You know, people always wonder, when is the next time that we're gonna get Infinite? And that answer is now, because the Infinite Warfare begins yesterday, because this came out a long time ago. And it infinitely just seems to stick around. I don't know, people like watching this one for some reason. I mean, I don't get it, but, you know, all the power to you. So be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. What do we have today for you? Excitement, word games, conundrums. Y'all never gonna know what hits you. You're gonna be like, whoa, Infinite Warfare? Or like, the questions of life. Exactly. Also because it's hard to come up with content to talk about like every single day. Because in all honesty, there's really not too many things that go on in my day-to-day. So, you know, there you go. But alas, I always try to come up with something interesting. I think that's a talent of mine. Let's see, everything going good. Yeah, looks like that's all streaming. Oh, great, good. Yeah, that all worked. And this COD always takes like a little bit for me to get like really used to again, just because it is so different gameplay-wise, like the flying, the parkour stuff. It's a bit odd. But I do my best. And we'll probably play zombies towards the end. I imagine if you're watching this afterwards, you could probably just use the timestamps in the bottom corner. It'll tell you what's up. Whoa, what is that gun? Because that set me flying. But anyways, yeah, we were supposed to do Hell Let Loose today, but, no idea where that Kevin dude's at. Just kinda vanished. And then I noticed it was not a COD double XP weekend in Vanguard, so I was like, okay, well apparently that's next weekend, so we're just gonna save the streaming for that, so yeah. It's kind of a long day of like working on video stuff, so for those that have been awaiting the Resident Evil stuff, it's a-coming. I filmed all of it today. 2, 3, 7, you know, next-gen versions. I filmed all of them on Series X. I'm gonna do it on Series S as well, when I get the motivation to do that. So those are all ready to... well, no, they're not ready to go, but they're in the editing phase. You'll see them over the next few days or so. I'm gonna start popping them out, among other things that I'm working on. Finish the Baraka Blade Point review. That one will be up tomorrow morning. And oh, Siphon Filter on the PS5. That one I'm actually kind of curious to see what people think of that one. Hello there. Walking Dead wildfire virus came from space? Like, for the Walking Dead, like, the comics and the show, or, like, another kind of Walking Dead? From outer space. Do I actually like this COD? I don't know. I don't mind it, I suppose. It's a little different, I guess. I wouldn't say it's like by far like literally I had almost zero interest in playing this when it came out, and we streamed it a few times because people like watching it. Seemingly, like it's consistent. People like watching this one. I don't know why, but they do, and we can still always find games in it. So it's kind of a good COD for streaming because it's different and it gets the views that the viewership and the views I'm looking for. And it's almost like a bit of a palate cleanser kind of thing. So I wouldn't say I necessarily like enjoy playing it, but like it's different, you know, and it works. Because there's like, you know, you look at trying to do like Advanced Warfare, and that's like, you know, you're very lucky if you get an Advanced Warfare live streaming night. Very, very lucky. And you know, Modern Warfare 2 and 3 can't stream those, not enough people. I haven't even been able to get a multiplayer match of Modern Warfare 3 for video, even, to be honest. And then there's like, what, COD World War II works, we do that occasionally.
This can't happen again.
What else is there? I don't like Black Ops 3 or 4, so I don't really like doing those ones. Black Ops 2 we do once a month. Modern Warfare we do once a month. Black Ops 1, very, very rare we get to do that one, but I always cherish it when we get to. So, yeah, it's just kind of like, just happens. You're not really gonna get burn in unless you're watching like the same thing over and over again. They're pretty good for not really getting burn in these days. It interests people to check it out. I don't know. It's just people are always interested in this one. Again, I don't get it, but you know people do, and they it's easy to get matches, so it's really it's not too big of a deal to go and play. So yeah, that's kind of what we do. I don't like mind it. It's just I don't really care either way, I suppose you would say. I like the my favorite part of this when we do it is the sci-fi backdrops. I love fighting on the different planets. The art direction is so cool. So it's like, indifferent, I guess would be the biggest thing on this one. Very indifferent. But yeah, I cranked away on all the Resident Evil games today. It was a long time. Because it was like, so when I film 120 FPS gameplay, I can't like do it through my pass-through device, because that's typically how I record stuff nowadays, because then you don't get like any performance, like it captures everything perfectly, because the Xbox DVR messes up. But to do 120 FPS gameplay, I have to like use the Xbox DVR, so I have to record, so I basically have to record one way the different games, and then I have to like set everything up and then record the rest of the stuff a different way, and it's like, it's a huge pain in the ass, to be honest. But I gotta do it properly. So I did that, and then I filmed some other smaller stuff. And I went for a walk too, which was nice. It wasn't just a neighborhood walk. It was a little windy. My quadricep is still is really tight. It's better today. It's a lot better today, but it still hurts to like raise it or move it around. So a walk was good for it, but like I still can't really move. The gym's gonna be weird tomorrow. I'm gonna see if I can do the elliptical. We'll see if that works or not. If not, I'm missing out on some much desired cardio. I think, Saturday tomorrow, so I'll be going to the gym. That's exciting. Unless I get some kind of other offering where I go and do a walk or something, that would be cooler. Much preferred. Because, summertime. But it's kind of been like, last year was overly hot. Like, it was a scorcher. Like, it was like literally, I think, some of the, hottest streaks we've had here for heat. And then this year, it's just like, it was a moderate, and then it's just been raining. It's been rain, and I was like, okay, that's not bad. I don't mind the rain. A lot of people really hate the rain. I actually kind of enjoy it. It's pretty relaxing and calming, and it's chilly and cool, and I like the rain. I do. But it's also like, I'd love some hotter days to go and like do some more like ambitious hikes and walks and stuff, if that makes sense. So, yeah. So I got a little hike in and watched the hockey game, and like most of it, and I was like, okay, whatever. Just kind of waiting for Avalanche to win and get this over with. And yeah, that was about it. And then I just filmed a couple more things, and that was all really just kind of a bit of a work day. And I had a good paradoxical question that I was talking with someone about today that I will bring up later on. I think it's a fun one, and it surprises me whenever I hear people haven't heard of it, because I think it's fascinating. So we'll try to talk about that a little bit later on. No Hell Let Loose again. Yeah, we were supposed to do Hell Let Loose. I turned Hell Let Loose on. I got prepared to do Hell Let Loose, and Kevin is gone. I don't know where he is. He's AFC. He is vanished. I mean, I did set it up. I was like, you want to do it on this day? And he's like, I'm good. I'll do it. And then, like, yeah, nothing. Do I play wager matches? No, I don't do the wager matches in Black Ops 1 because there's no one playing it. When you play Black Ops 1, you get to play Team Deathmatch, if you're lucky. If you're lucky. And that's it. A lot of folks don't get that about these older CODs. It's like, literally Team Deathmatch is all you get. Like, honestly, I do not enjoy playing Team Deathmatch. I think I'm very vocal about this when I stream games. Like, when you watch me play Vanguard, I do not play Team Deathmatch. When you watch me play COD World War II, I do not play Team Deathmatch. Even when you watch me play Cold War, I do not play Team Deathmatch. I do not enjoy TDM. I hate it. It's boring. You just wander around like idiots shooting out into the distance. It's stupid. But it is, when you're playing these older CODs, that is what you get. Because so many people are like, oh, go play Domination, go play this. And it's like, there's nobody in them. You might get a search match, not in that one, but like in other CODs, but like search is a little too boring for streaming stuff. It needs to go. You're gonna come play Cool Crane. I hope you enjoy the action. Best mini map size? It's fine. I've never really complained about the mini maps in COD games. Not really too bothered by them, to be honest. Oh, damn it. Yeah, how's my day? It was pretty average, I'd say. It was pretty average. It wasn't exciting. It wasn't bad. This is just kind of a day. There's a lot of days which are just kind of like days. Now I'm just kind of dying a bunch. I was doing okay, but now I'm not dying. So I would say this has altered my day in a negative way. Ah. And hopefully one of these matches I'll make them pay. Yeah. You are now in the lead. Friendly drone support is active. Ah, damn it. You think I like Team Deathmatch? That's funny. Thanks for telling me what kind of games I can get, because, you know, I've totally not looked and searched before on these games. I also keep trying to do, what is it, BioShock 2. I want to do some video of BioShock 2 multiplayer, but I keep struggling to find a match of that. But I'm gonna keep it up because I want to eventually get some footage of that one going. But yeah, that is definitely one that I am having a hard time finding a match on. Some people said that there's matches for it, so I'm gonna keep trying different times of the day and see what I can get. I think with persistence and luck I can get it. I mean, I just got those new footage, or new match footage of, like, Team Fortress 2, so, like, you know, not impossible to get older stuff. As in, like, the Orange Box Team Fortress 2. I don't know if you guys saw that video. And once again, don't forget, if you haven't taken some time to go watch it, check out the Chivalry 2 gameplay. Need some views, guys. Sponsor stuff. Gotta look good. Gotta look good. You didn't like the multiplayer. Oh, you liked the multiplayer, but you didn't like the campaign. Summer cleaning, lovely. What's up? Just answering the Call of Duty. What are you cleaning up for the summer? Is it like a car cleanup or just like a house cleanup? I guess I clean up my car, but it's spotless. Sometimes I used to dust it once a year, you know, like get all the dust out, but now I just kind of don't care as much because I don't drive as much because, you know, COVID in recent years. Starting to drive a little bit more. Yeah, I've been trying to do things like the ultimate frisbee, which again I've like basically my quadricep just is like messed up, so that's exciting. But yeah, really working on the whole socializing thing. Don't like it. Yeah, don't much care for it. I gotta say that. Like, the idea is tantalizing, being like, oh, I can go beat folks and stuff like that, and then you just kind of do it, and you're just like, everybody already has their individual groups. I'm like an extra body out here, and then like the older folks will come talk to you, and it's like nothing in common. Yeah, that's what why I find sometimes like the gap relationships where someone's like quite a bit younger dating someone like a decade or something older. I'm just like, how do you guys have anything in common? Because it was just like it would be so strange. I don't know what you would at all have in common. Because even when I talk to people, like not even in like some romantic angle, it's just like there's just way too much of a difference in interests. Anyways, house cleaning old junk and stuff from 10 years. Well, that's a fun day. I don't know, you gotta get that done eventually, and it feels, I think it's therapeutic or something. There's some kind of write-up you can read. Oh, look, there's Crane in there, where you can read about, like, apparently cleaning stuff up, and, like, even revamping or resorting a room kind of gives you a really therapeutic, good feeling and whatnot, which I love. Yeah, I think. So anyways, it's at that point where I'm like, hey, yo, like the stream, subscribing's great, donation's cool, consider becoming a channel member, because you get cool emotes to use in the livestream chats and on videos and stuff, and there's behind the scenes and all that other stuff. Alternatively, Patreon option, streaming all the time, lots of fun, and you get stuff like this, it's always exciting. If you like the written word, gamerheadquarters.com, and yes, hello there. And the new Harley Quinn TV series coming back July 2022, pretty hyped. Pretty hyped for that. Let's get ready to fight here, guys. Scorch. Where are the two factions? Yeah. Anyways, let's get going. Keep charging this up. Why? I don't know. Alright, team, let's do this.
Team deathmatch.
He's got like hot rod fire stuff. See, I always thought with these COD games, the personalization would get more intense. As in, like, you would get, like, different knee guards and crap that you could get out of, like, you know, battle passes or loot crates, but... no, never really went in that direction. Thought it was weird. You can't find games for World at War. Well, the game is from 2008, so it's, like, it's pretty rare to find matches in that one. I mean, I've done some video of the odd match or two that I found, but like, yeah, that one's really, really, really rare. Because again, it's like it's from 2008, right? So you're not really gonna come across people in it too often. Not to say you won't find any players, but like time of the day and a lot of luck is what matters for finding, you know, matches of World at War. Like all this stuff is probably gonna get a bit of a resurgence once the Xbox purchase goes through and we get these bad boys on Game Pass. I would assume at that point, World at War will be playable and streamable, at least for a limited time. So that will be lovely. I'm glad you like the videos. Thank you. I always appreciate the kind comments. Anyways, yeah, I was also expecting the Vanguard double XP, but again, I guess it's next weekend. So we'll probably be grinding that next weekend, I would imagine. Just trying to burn through it fast. Yeah, that'll be good. Get some good battle pass stuff going on that one. Really having a hard time with the adjusting to this one. I did alright in the first match, I think. Or did I? Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's all irrelevant anyways. It's not like I'm getting some kind of intense ranking or anything off of this. Time to join the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Pro Leagues. Yeah. I wonder if they ever do like classic COD, like pro competitions or something. That would be entertaining. Go watch like a World at War weekend or something. Getting the nostalgia hard.
We're in the lead.
I've died. Where's Kevin at? I don't know. You ask Kevin where he's at. Hello there. Is this game still alive? Well, since it would appear that we have players playing, and it's like a full match, I would say yes, this game is still alive. quite logically. Yeah, most popular COD. I would say that's quite inaccurate. I would say Modern Warfare Remastered, Black Ops 2, and yeah, that's kind of it for the classic CODs. Modern Warfare 2, maybe during the day you can get a match or two, but I would not say that one is heavily populated to any degree. same with Black Ops 1. That one is a once in a blue moon you can do. Like, we can sometimes get lucky enough to do a stream on that one, but I would not say that is a populated Call of Duty game. And this is, again, just going off my metrics of trying these all the time to see stuff. Xbox working on the DVR. Tried to use it yesterday, it's still terrible. Yeah, so they said it was like months and months ago. Keep in mind, this stuff takes them forever to do, and I don't think it's a high priority for them, but they have said that they are working on the Xbox DVR. It is something that they are actively looking at. But when that will happen, who's to say? I don't know if there'll be a big update or something, who knows, but they did. At least I've seen something. I mean, I could probably try to find it for you, but I have seen concrete stuff where it says they legitimately are working on the DVR, but yeah, it still sucks. Hence why I don't really use it anymore. It's so unreliable. It was cool, but yeah, it's just, it's not great.
Enemy UAV.
I find like the shooting in this, it's really luck-based because the way people move around. On PS3. Oh, well, I mean, if you're on PS3, that's a whole different story. I have no idea what the servers are like for PlayStation 3 on that one. None at all. I'm just going off of my Xbox knowledge of the different servers for the games and what I've seen from observations over the years. At least in the era of getting the Series X. Damn it.
Friendly scarab active.
Down you go, Robo Scum. Damn it. The big screen for my community picture. I do actually have like a really overly large green screen, blue screen. I'm gonna get, I don't know, maybe this weekend we'll give it a whirl for like a Left 4 Dead PC stream, but yeah, no, like I do actually have a big blue screen, green screen, but that was a spot. None of my community photos are photoshopped or green screen, blue screened or anything like that. They're all real photos. The post-processing that the phones do to them, though, is a little nuts, but that's not something I choose. Yeah, I don't do any editing on the photos. Hello there. What do I think of the new PS Plus service? I mean, it's good if you're just starting out on there. You get a lot of games and whatnot. I'll have a review for it soon. It's gonna come out... I don't know if I want to give a date because stuff gets moved around constantly when I'm like working on review things or if a new game pops up, but like I gotta edit it and stuff, but there is a planned PS Plus premium review or whatever. Triple kill.
Friendly scarab active. Okay, we're retesting.
Yeah, let me look at my calendar. My calendar says June 29th. Yeah, it says June 29th for the PS Plus review, so that's exciting. Anyways, there's enough here. Anyway, the big query or inquiry or thought of today is the thesis
Good job. Report to command.
paradox, which is the concept of there's this boat. And the question is, if you take out each piece of the boat and replace it with a new piece, after you've replaced every piece, is the boat still the same boat? Or is it not? And then on top of that, you could take the old pieces of the boat and remake that boat. Would that be the same boat or not the same boat? It's a very interesting concept that is related to the idea of what we give things as identity and what we think of objects. Because it's like if you destroy a building and you build a new building, but it's named the same thing, is it the same building or is it not the same building? Kind of like that. And then there's other concepts of if you stand in the river in the same spot and then you come back and you stand in the river at the same spot at the same time. Is it the same river? I mean, technically not, because the water has moved. And yeah, so that's a neat question and neat thought process for you guys today. So have fun with that one. Bonjour, Matt. Hello there. Same boat, but is it the same boat though? Because all the parts have been replaced, right? Yeah. So that's always a fun one. AMD FSR. Yeah, so we've got AMD FSR. This is just the newer iteration of it.
SDF hostiles inbound. Let's hit the ground running.
But yeah, they will continue to use those tools and advance them and improve them over time. See, that's another thing, is the one I always like to bring out, is that yeah, like you say, we get rid of cells. We basically regenerate all the time, but we're the same person. But this is more of applied to the concept of comparing growth as growth in nature versus growth as in like the object of change and growth. It's just a neat concept to think about, and it's something people have been debating for thousands of years. Seriously, it's one of the oldest like transcripted kind of things that we have, like pieces of writing and thought process. So it's just a neat little thing to talk about, discuss, and leave you with wonder today as you just debate that. Because it's like, you'd say it's the same ship, but like, it technically isn't, because none of the pieces are the same. They've all been replaced. You would still say in the context of it, it's my ship, but if somebody literally took the old pieces and built a ship out of those pieces that was the same as the ship you had, would that not also be your ship, technically? Makes you think. Hello there. At least you're playing around with the question. I think other people in the chat are just probably like, what the hell? Yeah, what's good? Just answering the call of infinite warfare. Ooh. A little bit of leg in there. It's a weird way to spell or sell space purses. Wonder what the premium tax costs are if you're buying something in space. Or do you think because this is an airport, they're like duty free? What is this selling? It's a terrible ad. Doesn't even say if it's a business or anything. So anyways, that was my big discussion point for the whole stream, was the this was the thesis paradox. That's all I had today. Yeah. There you go, guys. The chicken or the egg. I don't know. I think the ship one is a little deeper than the chicken or the egg, but you know. What happened with Kevin? He just sees it online. I set everything up and then I looked and he's not on the line. He's offline. He's God, I've got way too many freaking people on this list. He's been offline for an hour. I was just like, what is this? I was like, dude. But he's, you know, he's a busy person. He's got a life. He's got things to do, people to see. Maybe he's got like a sick party to go to. I don't know. Can't keep up with all this stuff. Something about trees dropping in a forest. Oh, the tree in the forest one. I'm familiar with that one too. It's just like they're neat concept things. They're supposed to provoke thought and discussion. Essentially, is the idea behind them, because everyone sort of perceives things in different ways, and you're not really supposed to solve them. Because I was really reading into it, because, you know, I introduced this concept to someone for the first time today, the thesis paradox. They never heard of it. And then they were looking it up, and they're like, oh, well, they solved it using the fourth dimension or whatever, where it's like time. And I was like, that's cheating. Because you're not supposed to solve them at all. That's really not the point of the questions. It's more about the debate and the intrigue and the thought process that makes the concepts interesting. Yeah. I doubt his internet had outage. I think he just went to sleep. I did not hear about old maps in Vanguard. Are they bringing back old zombie maps? Because the new zombies just sucks and is like a complete waste of space. What did I say in my review for Vanguard? If I could uninstall the zombies from the game, I would. Sometimes I've just got like the sassiest kind of sarcastic little bits in my like reviews. I feel like it goes right over people's heads most of the time too, which is a bit disappointing. That was funny. Really, not the kill, but like just getting a little side little joke in there. A sly side joke. Just like I did this video on like Game of Thrones Conquest, which is like a mobile game. And like a couple people got it. That it was like a really dry, sarcastic kind of review video. And they thought it was hilarious. And then other people, just, it went right over their heads. And, yeah, people got mad at it. How's the multiplayer? I don't know what to say. Just really meh. Nothing too excited. He'll be missed. I'm sure we'll eventually have Kevin again. It's only been a couple weeks. You guys are probably, you know, I'm sure you're not having withdrawal issues or anything. That guy didn't die from that? Are you kidding me? I have over 54 million views or something? Yeah, it's not too bad. Actually, I usually punch above my subscriber level in terms of view count, which is interesting. But, yeah. Just shows I don't convert well enough. That's the biggest problem. Just playing it always tells me I'm on, but never playing a game. I don't know what you're talking about there. No idea what you're chatting about, sorry. And at least we got a bit of a lead in the space race. That's a teammate.
Friendly drone support is active.
Damn it, thought I was gonna get that guy. Earn 20 medals. Hooray! It would appear that they're spawning all over us.
We will prevail.
A little spider robot. That'd be terrifying in real life, like a little spider like running towards you and it just explodes on your feet. Ugh, it's like a bouncing Betty that can like move. That's actually really unsettling. I remember when this game came out, I wrote like an opinion piece where it was like talking about that this game is like too morbid. It really is kind of like a depressing ass campaign if you think about it. Not like shock value wise, but like it's just kind of really morbidly sad. Yeah. Memorials for what? Huh? Doom Eternal DLC. Yeah, and the 120 Hz is very nice in that one. He moves so freaking quick.
Good job. The commander will be.
I always thought this one was alright. Wasn't too blown away by it. People are always like, oh, love the campaign and stuff, and I was just like, it's okay. Can't remember what I gave this. Probably like a 7 or an 8 or something. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter anyways. Bum 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 bum. So I'm still level 40. When do I prestige in this? Like 55 or something? Oh, I'm negative KD. Wow, that sucks. But I don't also really care at all. Where do you see your leveling? Yeah, I had no idea. Who cares? Something about a bouncy booting. Yeah, it's a remake of Terminal from Modern Warfare 2.2. Or, sorry, Modern Warfare 2.1. I'm used to saying 2.2 now because every time we talk about it. Big meh. Don't know what people always want from me. Well, they were trying to do something different. It's kind of better than just like recycling the CODs like they do now. But yeah. Not really any other exciting news going on. That was really kind of it. I am looking forward to what was it? Oh, the Blade Runner Remastered game. Looking forward to playing some of that when I get a moment. It's on my list. Press F COD? No, that was Advanced Warfare, where it was like hold F or hold X to pay respects or whatever to Spacey's kid. It's actually a pretty good campaign, that one. Like, it was actually pretty good. One of these days I'll get ambitious and we'll do like streams of the COD campaigns. But alas, that day is not today. Yeah, I kind of want to do definitive like stream walkthrough playthroughs of like the COD campaigns. And then when someone's like, have you played World at War? I could just have a link and then just be like, I'm not playing this again. Yeah. What do you think we should get here? Crystal Liquor, Black number 5, XXX Death. That's pretty hardcore. Can anybody read what this is? Can't tell what type of wine this is. You get shooting laser beams left and right over everywhere. Yeah. Shredder walked off the screen. Oh, you almost beat Shredder without getting hit, but he walked off the screen? That sucks, man. That really sucks. I don't even know how you were doing that without getting hit by Shredder. He's pretty hardcore. You've only got like one type of wine. Forte, Mud Prelude. Does anyone know what that actually says? I think Matt, you're French. What's the say in English? What they're saying over there? Maybe it's not even like words. Mambo number 5. That makes sense. Halo Infinite Forge. I mean, they already confirmed Halo Infinite Forge is supposed to be like what, beta releasing in August? I don't know. I think the best thing you can do in regards to Halo Infinite is just to uninstall the game and stop playing it. Yeah. Yeah, I would say do that. It's not even worth your time. I mean, I've uninstalled it. I don't have any plans to go play it again. I think it was seeing leaked campaign co-op footage of the Halo game 6 months after it came out that was kind of like, huh, this is a failure. And yeah, I think I've just given up on it. This warfare feels so infinite. TMT to max out all the characters, you just gotta play them. My thumbnail looks straight out of Mass Effect. That's pretty funny. Gonna watch Thor Love and Thunder when it comes out? Maybe? I don't know. I'm a little mad at our local theater chain is introducing like $1.50 charge for like booking tickets. on their app and online, so I'm kind of debating on maybe not going to watch movies ever again. So that's what I'm wrestling with at the moment. Yeah. So Simplex can suck it.
Friendly drone support is active.
Putting microtransactions in MCC? Well, of course, when you've got a failure new game and you need to recoup costs and get some money revenue going, you start attacking the old game. It's like when Infinite Warfare came out and everybody was playing Modern Warfare Remastered and they started adding microtransactions into Modern Warfare Remastered. It's the exact same situation. Shocking, I know. That's how she goes. Sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. God, I hate that phrase. You're checking out my site for the first time. Oh. Yeah, I made the site. It's the pride and joy. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donation's cool. Consider becoming channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option. Streaming all the time. Lots of fun. And hoping that my culture stuff goes back to normal. Gotta get ready for Ultimate Frisbee Week 3. It's real exciting. I think. I don't know if I'm going back for Week 3. I don't think I've been. I don't know if I've been re-invited to come back or not. I think they went and had a pizza party after the last time, so I was a little hurt I wasn't invited to the pizza party. Let the movie theater die. See, that's the sad thing, is I love going to the movies. I am a huge movie fan, but this $1.50 charge per ticket has is literally the last rope for me, the last line for me. Yeah. So there you go. Consoles, the games are taking longer. The games have been taking longer and longer to make every single generation. You haven't noticed that? Yeah, not to mention with COVID and whatnot being a pain in the ass, I guess. It's just, it sucks. It is what it is, though. You stopped buying COD? Well, you missed out on Modern Warfare 2019, which was great. Yes, I'll stream Modern Warfare 2 too, don't worry about it. I got it. You're renewing your membership? Right on, Stu. Right on. Did I have to learn HTML and all that? Yeah. I actually, like, that's my education. I'm a web developer. I have like a freaking post-secondary certificate. I went to school for it. So that was exciting. That was totally worth, what was it, like $8,000 I think I paid for my, like, I got like a fast track certificate. So what they do is they squish like a 2-year course into like a few months, and then you get like a certificate. So I passed with honors. That's right, on my little certificate, where the hell that is. It says with honors. So whoa, yeah, that's exciting. So I guess technically, yeah, I had to learn HTML and CSS, and yeah, it's a little bit more complicated, but yeah. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, I'm basically letting the movie theater die, which sucks. Oh, the cookies be crumbling a bit, yeah. Yeah, that's what one gal said to me one time. It was like, I was talking to her, she's like, yeah, oh no, that was the message to me. It's like, that's how the cookie crumbles. And I was just like, holy that's like, what are we in, like, elementary school or something? This is like, I think it was like high school. I got that. I was like, what? That's how the cookie crumbles. Like, honestly, sometimes women, I can't even. Oh, yeah, but that was the catchphrase thing. So there you go. You've been trying to learn? Oh, it's fun. I mean, it's a skill to have, but like there's so many easier ways to make websites now and stuff. It's just like, really takes the magic out of doing it. Yeah, like one of the guys I was talking to at the that runs like the Frisbee team or whatever. He's like, he does web development, but he does the smart thing where you just outsource all the web development to like a third world country, and then you just kind of, you know, do it from home and stuff. So that's the smart way to do it. But yeah, it's there was a certain point where dealing with like clients and stuff like that, because I still do the odd web project for some existing clients, but like, yeah, just everybody is extremely cheap. They don't value web development. Sites that need it are too cheap to upgrade or anything like that, and it's just like a lot of people don't pay, and clients are the worst to deal with, or they pay late, and it's just like it's not something that was fun to do anymore. So I just kind of, yeah, I just do this stuff now, and it's like, you know, it's cool doing this, you know, it's like at least I get to play different stuff all the time. A lot of work. Hopefully it's less work as I get older, and hopefully the channel grows and stuff, but like, yeah, this is way better than doing web stuff for me. But it is kind of funny where it's like at times it's a little boring because you get up, you do the same thing every day, but at least, you know, you get to play different things. And then like, you know, I think most people in life, when you go and you do a job, it's usually pretty boring, in the sense that like, maybe not boring, but like repetitive, you know, because that's just any type of work you do. It's, you know, similar. That's why it's, you know, a job and work role you do. Have I checked Skillshare? What is Skillshare? What is that you're talking about? Movie theater DLC? Feels like it. 8K when YouTube tutorials exist. What about 8K? Ugh. Oof. Gonna get a little bit of massage in the leg going on there. My knees all flaring up. And then I got this quadricep thing. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. You would never emotionally recover if someone hits you with "that's how the cookie crumbles"? I honestly could not believe it talking to that lady back in the day. Again, it was high school. And it was like... that was the last... Well, no. She tried to like reconnect with me like a couple years later. And she was just so snappy. I was just like, I was having none of it. It was almost funny because like I look back at the messages like quite a few years ago now at this point, because I was like, oh, maybe I was too, you know, maybe I was too mean, and then I was looking at them and I'm like, nah, this lady was straight up just hostile as hell. But yeah, no, that was literally like the ending conversation between us. She's like, that's just how the cookie crumbles, and I was just like, holy, we got but that's where the saying comes from, you know, cookies be crumbling and stuff. That's literally what that was inspired by. Because my friends, like I told my pals about it at the time, and we were just having a riot over that. It was very funny. Because, you know, she was still in like classes with us and stuff. And we would be like, a lot of the bros would make very loud notes where it'd be like, yeah, you know, that is how... One of my favorite bits was my one pal, Mike. And I really should, like, I don't know if he plays any games. I'd love to have him on a stream sometime. Maybe I'll talk to him. Maybe we'll see if we can make this happen. I haven't chatted with him in years. Every time I try to get that guy to do, like, anything, like, activity-wise, he is just, like, so flaky. But anyways, you know, he actually managed, using intense charisma and skill, to get the teacher to get to a point where the teacher would be like, you know what, Mike? That is how the cookie crumbles. And it was hilarious. We were laughing our ass off. I can't remember. It was something to do with one of the literary books we were doing. But, you know, because the lady was in the class. And he managed to get the teacher to actually say that phrase and be like, you know what, Mike? That is just how the cookie crumbles. And it was so funny. It was so funny. You know, PHP, Java, Bash, Python. Well, that's actually pretty impressive, Mile. Do you do anything like Ruby on Rails? I always wanted to learn Ruby on Rails. I don't know why. It's just like never used, but I thought it might be fun. You know, some of those weird languages, what is there? There's also like newer popular stuff is like, or maybe, I think it's almost gone already too. Because you gotta really keep up with the web development trends. Stuff comes and goes. Because there was like, what, Angular JavaScript, and I think there was something that like succeeded Angular, or was Angular the succession of another JavaScript language? But there, you know, there's all these different like coding languages, and they come and they go, and yeah, it's very neat. And then depending on what you're doing, are you like programming? I was doing more like front end visual stuff, but like, you know, I knew some Java and whatnot, and What was the other one? I wonder if I could probably still do it. I don't know. It's been years since I've really done anything proper, but there was like Java. What was the other one that was very similar to? Oh, jQuery. I loved jQuery stuff, but it doesn't seem like a whole lot of things really do the jQuery anymore. Because there's like jQuery plugin repositories that I would use and look into, and there's lots of cool stuff. Web development can be fun. It really can, but like again, if you're dealing with, you know, it can be unfun after a while too. Yeah, Kevin he's missing in action. He's gone on to higher grounds. I don't know where he is. Yeah. My favorite Ubisoft game of like all time? I don't know. I'd have to look at a list of Ubisoft games actually. I do like me some Rainbow Six. Nah, I'd actually have to look at a master list of all the Ubisoft games before saying something definitive. Anybody feel like our team kind of just like fell apart here? Yeah. Formatting language. Java server page. Work on RuneScape? Yeah, no thanks. C++ and Swift. Ooh, computer science. 16K TVs? That's a while. At least I'm working for myself. That's true. But working for yourself is also hard because you have to do everything. I think a lot of people don't get that too. When you work for yourself, like, you have to be the driving force. If you're not getting work, that's on you. If you're not getting paid, that's on you. If you have employees, you know, you got to make sure they get handled, and that is on you too. It's a lot of work. Difficult to land a job in programming. Well, if you're... What do you mean land a job in programming? I am on LinkedIn. Oh, is Skillshare like an online site where you like look for other jobs? You guys are just hitting me with a lot of stuff. Have you seen this man? He's generic. Don't at least use his photo from the WWE games. Prince of Persia. 0 people on PS5? That's sad. Far Cry 3 or 5. I might actually give it to Far Cry 5. Because I do like Far Cry 5 quite a bit. Let me look up a list of Ubisoft games. Like, is it like favorite franchise from Ubisoft or like the specific game? Because they've got so many goddamn games. Because then I can be like, I'll have something different later and someone will be like, you said this. God, they've got a lot of games. I'm too lazy to look through all of their games. Let's just say, I don't know, Rainbow Six, Vegas 2, favorite Ubisoft game they've ever made. Let's just throw it there. Or Far Cry 5, I don't know. Pick one of the two and just go with it. Yeah, that sounds fair. Play Ghosts? Oh, you just had bots because of that? Oh, that's sad. Hopefully you can find some players for Ghosts then. Create code together? Oh, that's just too much work there, Larry. Too much work. Besides, I told you. Don't do that anymore. I never really did the programming side of it. It was just mostly, like, again, front-end stuff and then having to play around with things in the back end when I needed to. I was decently good at it. Like I said, I still do the odd web project, but like, yeah, I really just stopped liking it entirely. Crane's on the other side? Wow. He's betrayed me. I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles. What a savage line to drop on somebody, if you really think about it. That person actually got away there. Man, I gotta say, women say some like really savage things towards me. Now that I'm really reflecting on that. Holy. Black Ops 4 on PS5, it's full. That's probably because it was free, right? That was like a PS Plus game. And it's newer too, so it's not too hard to find lobbies on some of the newer CODs. Yeah, in this game it's really weird because you like die in like the drop of a hat. Yet the movement is so like awkward. An assist? An assist. Neither of those guys? Are you come on. High levels of frustration.
Friendly drone support is active.
Drone support. How am I? I'm fine, thanks. Computer engineering as well, and then you move to environmental sciences. Oh, what did that do for you?
Your teammate called in scorches. Enemy UAV in your position.
Damn it. Yeah, I do find that even though some people get certain educational bits, they end up going into different fields and whatnot. It's always fascinating. I feel like a lot of people, though, generally don't know what they want to do, and then they like get in there and they start switching around doing all kinds of stuff. It's really neat. And then they get to a certain point where they're like, oh my god, I spent all this money on stuff. And then they just kind of stick with something that I don't even know if they fully like, and they're just like, okay, this is my career path now. Damn it.
UAV ready.
Sucks to suck. You're Elite 44. Not anymore with the servers down. Where's Joelle? I'm assuming she's sleeping or something. I don't know. It's like 1. Yeah, she's probably sleeping somewhere. I don't know. It's you know, once in a blue moon you get to see Joelle there, my once in a blue moon. I feel like that sniper is a little overpowered. I don't know why. Gotta build that KD back up, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry, I can die so fast that my KD plummets again in like 2 seconds, so don't worry about it. I won't get high and mighty on this game, it just shuts you down easy. Ah, well, that is just how the cookie crumbles. You hate your job, but you have no passions to follow? That's rough, man. Well, hopefully you can find something you like. I think for me, one of the saddest things is like when you talk to someone and they have like a very clear kind of path on what they want to do, and then like you see them like years later, or maybe you don't even talk to them, and then you see they're doing like something like completely different career path wise. It's just kind of sad. Because it's like, oh, you really seem to like this one thing, and then you're doing something completely else. It's like, oh. And I don't know if it's because they didn't like what they were doing, or if they wanted more money or something, but it's just like, oh. Oh well. Take care of the natural environment so it can take care of us. That's exactly what an environmental scientist would want you to think. And know about you guys, but that's mighty sus sounding to me. Spawn kill. I take what I can get. Yeah, you have a degree in biology. May do teaching. Oh, and then you can do the teaching thing. I know so many people that like wanted to be teachers and stuff. It's very interesting, or that are teachers. Quite a few. It's decently common, which is interesting. Ah, yeah, vortex, man. Yeah. Something about Modern Warfare 2 too. You're awaiting Modern Warfare 2. Ah, I'm awaiting Vanguard's next double XP weekend, which is next week. Probably got one. So determined to be a physician. I don't know, it's just kind of sad. Not as sad, it's not liking the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option, streaming all the time, lots of fun. I don't know, just this one gal was very, very focused on being a teacher, and I was like, that's really nice. And then I think they finished all their stuff like about a year back, and now they're like gonna do like nursing, and I'm just like, you know, being a nurse or whatever, and I'm like, that's completely different from your field. Anyways, people do what they want. You know, it's whatever. Good COD game in general. I mean, it's one of the Call of Duty games. Yeah, it's definitely one of them.
We have confirmation on coordinates.
Mayday. The backdrop on this one is lovely. Beware was knocked out of the gym? This is ridiculous. Not Beware. Beware is like a giant pink bear with like black legs and black body that makes it look like it's wearing a suit. It's kind of funny looking. I caught... Okay, because there's these things called punch cards in Pokemon Go. I caught 4 Bidoofs that I need for my challenge, and all of them were Dittos today. I was pissed. That's the Beware. See, it's got like a pink head and like the black body, and it's just like, it's like a little suit thing almost that it's wearing. It's kind of funny and adorable. Yeah. Nursing is tough. I imagine it's really, really tough, and I wish them the best of luck doing it. And it's a very noble profession. Like, honestly, like, I do feel that. Like, there's one gal from school that was like doing, he was like pushing carts or whatever and doing, you know, grocery stuff during COVID for a bit just to make some money before, you know, moving somewhere. And I think she was like maybe embarrassed when I was like there, and I was like, I messaged her after. I was like, I was gonna say hi, but it looked like you were busy. And it's like, I'm not gonna make fun of someone for like working a job. Like, lots of people don't do anything. Like, if you're working a job, you're contributing to society. But like, looking at like doing nursing and people that do like teaching and stuff, I actually personally consider those very noble professions because they're important, you know. And teachers don't get treated very well. And honestly, like, people that do nursing and stuff, it's very high pressure. And like I said, I do wish that lady the absolute best doing the nursing. I really hope that she's able to handle it because it's a very high pressure thing, but like, seriously, all the best there. Yeah. You got your Series X today. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah. The content is easy, but the job itself, yeah, it would be very emotionally toll-taking and stuff. But yeah, I consider like some necessity type jobs to be very noble professional things to do. So, all the best of luck. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not like they watch my content anyways. Yeah, it's funny. I love the backdrop. Like, it is so damn cool. I'll see if I can get like a cool spot where I can kind of look outwards, but like that big like explosion thing in the backdrop is so awesome. Oh, here we go. Like, look at that. Oh, wow. I love the backdrops in this one. It's the sci-fi stuff. Like, it looked like the people that were stuck slaving on, like, Modern Warfare for, like, a decade finally got to be creative for a game. And then we just got these stunning backdrops. It's like, it's what I used to love about Halo games, until Infinite, is when you looked at the backdrops, they were beautiful. Like, you know, you could hate Halo 4 all you want, or Halo 5 all you want, but when you look into the backdrop of those, like, multiplayer maps, it's so gorgeous. Like, and it's just these really cool fantasy, like, realms that you're fighting in. It was awesome. And then Infinite's just this ugly ring backdrop that just looks like trash. Ugh. But yeah. They used to do, like, the coolest sci-fi backdrops, and that's what I always think of when I play this game. Is just, like, the places you're fighting on are so cool. Yeah. Being a cop is hard. It definitely can be. One of my pals, there was this one time where there was a whole bunch of people that I knew, a bunch of guys I knew that all wanted to be, like, cops and or detectives or something like that, or do criminal justice, and I think, like, one of them still does the criminal justice, and one of them actually, or another pal another pal I knew that was, like, wanted to be, like, a personal kind of trainer thing for, like, I think, like, our sports team ended up becoming a cop randomly, and I was just like, what? When did that happen? So it's like, again, it's like, it's almost impossible to predict where people are going to go or what they're going to do. Because it changes, like, people change over time too, right? They have one direction in life, and then they switch and they have another direction. You know, it's not everyone can be that one band that has that singular direction. Many girls play COD. Joel played dirty. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure Joel just kind of plays, like, Elder Scrolls stuff. Is more her thing. Yeah, she actually didn't really get into games until way later, and she just kind of plays, like, Skyrim and things. I think she's tried some other games, but yeah, that's kind of what she does. Oh, and zombies. We did do, if you missed that, we did the Call of Duty Black Ops 1 Zombies Night. We did a classic Zombies Night. She was there. That was fun. Frickin' dog thing. Oh, I hate that.
Friendly drone package incoming.
Spray and pray. There's no aiming in this game, it's just hoping for the best. The loud. Yeah, but that's like indoors. I don't know if that really counts. How's the online dating going? It's exhausting. Putting in slightly more of an effort, but there's, like, literally today I was sitting there, I'm just like, this is the worst. It's just like, again, a lot of women do not seem to want to have children, which is what I keep getting match made with, which is not good. Match made, yeah, matchmaking and the dating apps. And then what is it? I think I connected with this one gal that was like, I guess we knew from, like, someone in the family's working thing or something, and I think that's funny. I'm pretty sure that's who it is. I can't tell for sure, but I got a good chuckle out of that. So literally, not great, I would say. Not an enjoyable degree. No, yeah, nothing enjoyable out of that stuff. So that's exciting. I really do genuinely hate it. I think I'd be very good at, like, the long-term type of stuff, but, like, just the connectivity and, like, getting off the ground with people is just, like, the worst. And like I said, I'm trying to do the whole socializing more, you know, doing the whatever, the frisbee crap and the trying to get some different people to go on hikes and stuff, and it's just like, I really don't. Well, actually, the hiking thing was really lovely. I had a good time too, but, like, yeah, the socializing bits, it's just like, ugh, it's so exhausting. It's so much work. People are camping. Yeah, well, it is team deathmatch. Fix the Xbox store because you can't buy it from it. Try updating the Xbox store. Try turning your console on and off. I don't know, man. Bumble? Oh, Bumble's not a... I don't think Bumble's a good dating app. I wouldn't do Bumble. It gives... Because it's kind of like, it really is more, like, I guess you would say, to a degree, women-oriented, as in giving them more power over everything, and that's already, like, hugely imbalanced in these dating apps, so, yeah. I personally, I don't see any value in the Bumble. I like my Hinge, but, yeah, I don't know. You used to watch my videos back in the day. When was this? Wasn't what, Monday, was it? A database admin. Oh, that's fun. For computer science. Oh, interesting.
Good job. The commander will...
I actually find my HUD legitimately just hilarious at times. Absolutely hilarious. Dun, 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 dun. Send all the love to Kevin. It's not on Game Pass yet. Yeah, she just says the zombies from what I understand, but yeah, I'll be sure to let Kevin know that you miss him and stuff. I was just like, literally, what the hell today? I got to have a chat with him about that, because I was like, dude, we had this set up. He loved the thumbnail? That's great. I always try to find something eye-catching or interesting for people. It's half the work. You gotta make all this written description crap, you gotta pick a cool thumbnail, you gotta have thumbnail branding, you gotta do all this video stuff, and then you gotta sit there and talk to people, and oh my god. This game does not have 120, no. I'm hoping that a bunch of games get some kind of update when Xbox buys them. Yeah, Mitchie sent me some like photos of like the gorgeous like Honolulu lands, the beaches and stuff. Fancy. Alright, let's go do it.
Team deathmatch.
Mass Effect mashup pack. Oh, that was a fun one. Do I hate my job? Oh, I mean, I enjoy this. It's just kind of like there's a lot of smaller intricacies of the work behind doing what I do, and it's tiring sometimes. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Like I was saying earlier, it's like any work. Some bits of it can be a little repetitive. The classic Red Barn. I love that this is like a 1950s land.
We're in the lead.
Infinite Warfare or Advanced Warfare?
Lost the lead.
I don't know. I'd maybe give the edge to Advanced Warfare because the campaign's better. But like, I don't know. I didn't really love the whole jetpacking era of COD all that much.
Friendly drone support is active.
I know, this game does have a pretty good zombies mode. I don't really know. Yeah, I'd actually be pretty close between the two of those for me. I would maybe give Advanced Warfare the edge though, just because the campaign is really well done. Really? I got shot from over there? Give me a break. Mass Effect 4? Yeah, they announced that like, what, 2 years ago or something, the Mass Effect 4? Or was it a year ago? Sorry, time just kind of blends together. Yeah, they announced it like 2 years ago, I think, right? They showed the big thing, and there was the teaser and all that. Yeah. Liara finding the Shepherd armor in the snow, and... yeah. I mean, if you also didn't know, there's a new BioShock game coming out in like, I think a year from now, probably 2023, 2024. So that's exciting. Yeah. Exosuits were helpful in the zombies. I really don't know if I liked the Advanced Warfare zombies. Like, you know what? I like that it was more traditional zombies, I guess. But I found that there wasn't really much to like do in it. It's so hard to find a balance between like traditional zombies and then also having purpose within the zombies. Because the zombies in this game is kind of fun because it's really wacky and zany, but it's also got like really good maps, good themes, neat little setups. But Advanced Warfare is very traditional type zombies, but also kind of silly because of all the like the constant like upgrading of guns and blah blah blah. I really don't. I think just in general, I would probably give again Advanced Warfare the edge of being the better game between the two of them. Yeah, I'd say so. I think that's fair. But like I said, they're both pretty like, meh. Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Yeah, we'll see what that one's like. I don't know. Might be neat. Dreadwolf. Kind of not a great name, but I mean I believe in the Dragon Age games they were kind of alluding to the Dreadwolf as being like a thing, right? In the kind of like in the backdrop of stuff, so I mean, should be neat. Maybe I'll review that one when it comes out. I don't know. Well, I'll probably review it. So hopefully that's good, and hopefully Mass Effect's good and gets everything back on track, and we'll see how everything goes. I mean, they're future games to review and play eventually, so I guess there's something to look forward to, I guess. But trying to focus on the now a bit too for games. I feel like when you really get focused on things way far out, it kind of isn't the best. Again, the best mix for me, like looking at the Xbox Game Showcase, would be like most games, like 70% of games are games that are like coming out in the next year, and then the other 30% are like, here's what's down the road. That's the perfect setup for me, in between mix of what's to come and what is coming soon. Extinction mode for Ghosts. I didn't mind it. I wouldn't say I love the extinction mode, but I didn't mind it. One of my pals was really into it. I never really got to do any of like the late stuff, like the late DLC. I think I only played a bit of it. I don't know. I don't think I really beat any of this. That's the problem with the zombies and all the zombies modes, is they started getting way too ambitious to the point where it's like you got to get everything done, at that time, or like good luck nowadays getting any of that stuff done. I was happy in our last Black Ops 2 zombie stream, though, that I ended up getting an achievement or two that I was missing from Buried. That was nice. Dragon's Dogma 2, yeah, that one's coming. Good thing I did that video for Dragon's Dogma 1. Good timing on that, eh? Yeah. Dragon's Dogma. That's kind of meh. I don't know. Whoa. So we'll see how that is. I don't know. There's lots of games coming. It's just kind of waiting for them, I suppose. Damn. Where is that from? I actually kind of like this level. The whole like past future vibe and kind of thing is fascinating to me. I don't know, I was gonna talk about this when Kevin's here, but like apparently my city is like the 3rd best city in the world to live in or something. And that in itself is a depressing comment. Because it's like, I don't know, it's a cool city, I do love living here, but the fact that there's like only 2 supposedly better places is just like, even if you moved somewhere else, you're either downgrading or you're only going up by a point or 2. It's terrible. And it's like, I've never really, like, it's a nice place, I love living here, but I've never felt it was like that special, but apparently it is. Yes, answering the Infinite Warfare, hello there. Modern Warfare 2, I do not believe will be on Game Pass, because PlayStation still has the marketing for it, so don't expect it to be. Oh, quadricep. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna have to shift positions again in like 2 minutes because my legs will get restless and it'll be painful again, but yeah. Whew. Armored Core. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if that's the case.
New order.
That's what we need, more from soft games. Yeah, we're like the third best, so woo! So exciting. Oh, best how? I just look it up. It's like the best cities or whatever. Best to live in, I guess. I don't know.
Coordinates locked in.
I guess I could look this up on the whatever thingy. I gotta go to the subreddit. Top of the week. Okay, it's the third most livable city ranked by The Economist. Yeah, suck on that, Vancouver at fifth. Because of Costco. We need to redo you guys liking the stream, subscribing's great, donations cool, consider becoming channel member, alternatively patron option. Streaming all the time, lots of fun. Best square dancing? I wish, but we need to do that. You know, the Star Wars bit where, you know, Obi-Wan and Anakin are going at it, and it's like, because of Obi-Wan, but it'd be like, because of Costco. We just have to throw Costco words in there, and then they can, Obi-Wan and Anakin can have like a Costco battle. Fucking hilarious. Oh, I'm gonna think about that. I don't know why, but I'm gonna think of it. Because when you said, because of Costco, that's just what I was thinking of, is like Anakin saying that. Anyways, it's stupid, but I find it funny. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was doing more advanced looks at like mortgages and stuff like that. And like, I think if I keep saving and I get my down payment a little bit more beefed up in the next year or two, I would be smooth sailing. My god, the interest kills you on house buying. And secondly, if I had a gal that was even making like 30K, I would be in a really nice house, like right away. Did they make you do square dancing in gym class? I think at some point in gym class there was a dancing segment, and I think they did a little bit of square dancing. I'm pretty sure that was part of it. I remember we did traditional dancing in like, was it grade 10? And I kept trying to get with the one gal, because I was interested in her. And I think my pals kept trying to help me, but I always kept getting bumped slightly by one or two people every time. It was just like, it was maddening. I mean, that's life, but it was maddening. Absolutely maddening. What do Canadians think of Americans? You guys are there. I think maybe, like, in all honesty, a little annoyed because, like, our news cycle just keeps being so forced from, like, American news. It's just, you don't hear about things here. It's just kind of like, you know, obviously there was a very big issue in the States today, but like I was going online and literally there was nothing else that was like available to read about online today on any social media network that I was looking at. And it's like American issues just like take over everything. So maybe tired of US stuff, I think would be the biggest thing. Yeah. So there you go. Do I rent a place? That's a good question. It's a very, very good question. Yeah. We also did in dance, I remember in elementary we had to do like, there was like hip hop bits and like I don't think anybody really liked doing the dance segments of like gym class. But I remember having to do these ridiculously easy, lazy things in like elementary where you do like stir the pot and stuff like that. It was hilarious. My score for the quarry, the quarry. I just did the video review for the quarry. I haven't had time to do a written the quarry review. I haven't done a lot of written work. I've been really hammering down on the video stuff because I'm trying to get ahead again. But I'm hoping to have some time for writing soon. But yeah, so I don't have that at the moment. I just have the video review, and that's about it thus far. So sorry about that, but it is on my list of things to get done eventually. As odd as it sounds, I find doing written work more tiring than doing video work. This is like video work. The hardest part of doing video work is typically the time it takes to film something. Unless it's a big project. Like if it's a project where I have to do lots of editing, then the editing is a pain in the ass. But like, you know, most of the times I do my videos very specifically where I just have to go snip, 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 push, 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 and it's like done. Like legitimately, most of my reviews, I literally have to cut 3 seconds off the beginning, 10 seconds off the back, and then I just render it. You know, like I do the same sort of audio setups and everything almost every time. So it's like a really, really well-oiled machine. And yeah, and then you just let it cook, and then you play other things or you do other work, and then you just upload the video, and it's like, yeah. But for writing, you actually like, you really got to think about things, and then you got to edit it, and you got to post it, and then you just don't make any money because the written word is like useless these days. And yeah, it's a lot of effort for very little doing written work. That's for sure.
Friendly drone support is active.
They made you were out for the dance assignment, so they made you do it in front of all the gals. Well, that's fun. If you had good moves, I'm sure you could have impressed them all.
Friendly counter UAV.
What, capture? I don't use a capture card. I use a pass-through device. Hello there. Right foot, 2 stomps. Hey man, don't be hating on the line dancing just because you can't appreciate it out here in the West. That's like literally at the clubs here though. They're all like Western themed. It's hilarious. It's just, yeah, nothing like being drunk and trying to do the two-stepping where it's just like I really don't have that skill or that coordination. Especially when drinking at the club. Yeah, let's get a bunch of drunks to do line dancing. Damn. You want Kevin? Well, send a message to Kevin and ask him where the hell he was. I don't know what you want from me. Yeah. I know, again, I try not to care too much about the US systems and setups. It's just like it's everywhere. I really don't want to have an opinion of it, to be honest, because it's not even a country I'm not a part of, you know? Like occasionally I have to go there like once in a blue moon. But I feel like in like regular conversations I have to have like a working knowledge of everything in the US, and it's just like I don't care that much. Because again, I don't live there. It's frustrating. It really is, it legitimately. You know, everybody's caring about all these US problems, but they're not caring about our problems here, and it's infuriating. I posted this funny satirical thing on Twitter that's from like the Beaverton. They do satire for Canada. And it was joking about how our Prime Minister only does new laws when it's in accordance to America doing laws in regards to something, just so that he looks good. And I was like, it's so true. Like, it's supposed to be satirical, but they do better like journalism writing than our like actual news journalists do now. Very, very funny. Yes, the Beaverton. I love satirical writing. That's what I should have done with my life, was get into satirical writing. Oh my god, like, what is it? I think it's like the harddrive.net or something. They do like the gaming satirical stuff. Oh, I laugh my ass off about some of that stuff. Same with, again, like there's like the Onion and then the Beaverton. Beaverton is the Canadian satirical, like I mentioned, but like, yeah, the hard drive. The one about like game journalist finally gets to play COD after reviewing it. I just like, I laugh my ass off about that one because it's like so, and all these other journalists were getting all like pissy and stuff, but I was like, it's so true and so funny because I know that side of it. It's very, very humorous. The new game Ashfall, I did not hear about that. I don't believe. Maybe I did hear about it, but I've forgotten about it. It's really hard to say. I also got code for tennis. There's like a tennis game coming or something. I don't know what the hell. Let me look at my list of crap here. Match Point Tennis Championships. I got a code for that, so I'm gonna work on that.
Location locked in.
So there you go. Tennis. Really exciting. You only know the Onion? Check out the Beaverton. It's hilarious. It's a Canadian satirical thing. It's very funny. Yeah, I get a chuckle out of it. And then again, the gaming one too. They have some good articles. Some of their stuff's not very good, but some of their gaming articles are very funny. Yeah. Ashfall. Century of Ashes? No, it's the Dragon one. Isn't there like a Ashes MMORPG or something? I don't know if that one ever came out. I remember looking at it like PAX in like 2017. Dolmen. Dolmen. You talking about like the stupid thing from Cyberpunk Dolmen? Ooh. This is weird. It's like an injury, but it's not. It's strange. Career-ending ultimate frisbee injury. And do like a lot of people play ultimate frisbee? Because I've been like, you know, talking about it a bit and posting about it, and some people are like, you do frisbee too? And I was just like, you guys all do frisbee? Is there like this whole onset of people that do like frisbee stuff, and I just like had no idea? It's crazy. Oh, anyways, I was going on about the mortgage stuff, right? I was looking at that. And it is ludicrously easier to get into a house if I had literally someone in my life that made like 30K. That's like it. Seriously. Like if they did like a base minimum job, I'd be like literally in lock for like a pretty good house. Like right away. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I could sit there and coast. Cyberpunk 2070. The game is not designed for third person. It's not. Like, I know there's some mods for third person, but it's a first person game. It's not designed to be third person Cyberpunk. Like, there is a significant difference in designing a game for first person than there is for designing in third person. It's just it wasn't their vision for the game for it to be third person, so it really doesn't make sense for me to see that as a thing there. Am I gonna buy Modern Warfare 2 too? No, I mean I'll just get it sent to me for free. I would imagine. I don't have to buy it. I've been getting CODs for free since like World War II. You know, Call of Duty World War II. I mean, hell, they send me like the Babo Pass every time there's a new one out. So yeah, I won't have to buy it. They'll just send me a code to review it. Maybe this will be the year I get Kevin a code too. It's 22K, but you'll room with me. That's nice. Well, it's not that. It's not about that. It's about like trying to get a house or something like that. So that's another issue. Is just like every time I talk with someone, and I'm like, oh, I want to grab a house, and they're just like, oh yeah, it's genius. You can get it, and then you can like, you know, you can like rent it out to your pals and stuff and get them to pay your mortgage. And I'm just sitting there thinking, it's like, but the whole point of buying a house is so that I don't have to live with people. It's like, it's emotionally traumatizing that we live in a time where it's like, it's almost expected that when you get a house with someone younger, that you have to bring in other people you know in order to pay for it. It's just like, you know, when my parents bought their house, they bought it, they didn't have to like rent everything out in it and stuff. And it was manageable and affordable, and ugh, it just sucks. It really, really is just terrible. Because I'm literally expected to have to get like roommates to like pay off the mortgage and stuff on it, because it's the smart thing to do. But I'd rather just have the silence. Not with that internet speed, Laurie. RE8 wasn't designed for third person, but they're getting a third person mode. I should get a smaller house.
Friendly drone support is active.
That's literally what I was looking at, is the smaller house. I'm not like looking at buying some kind of extravagant house here. You do know that like the costs are crazy, right?
Friendly counter UAV online. Friendly drone support is active.
Although I would like to reach a little bit higher than just the smaller house. I do have my eyes on one that's like, I wouldn't even say it's expensive. It's probably on the lower end, but it's still like slightly higher than like the low house costs. But we'll see what happens. Just gotta keep saving, and then by the time it's right, which is hopefully during a crazy ass recession where people lose all kinds of stuff and there's lots of housing options, then I will strike. Ha 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 ha.
The enemy has a drone package.
I don't know, is it so evil if I finally get my opportunity? Hard to say. And then what was that? I was talking with one of my pals too recently. And I guess he's gonna move to Toronto. He's like, I'm moving to the big city and stuff. I was just like, that's surprising. Kind of came out of nowhere, to be honest, because they were always somebody that wanted to live in like, I think it was like Europe or like China or something, to go see some kind of other culture and whatnot. And then they're like, yeah, going to Toronto, because they come from like the mountains of BC. And I was just like, oh. Cool, man. Cool. Have fun. Bit odd. Didn't really need to like jump into it any further, but I was just like, congrats. Good luck in there. Because, you know, if costs and stuff, like he's been complaining about in BC, you know, and he's going to go to Toronto, I don't think it's going to be that much better. But I do wish him the best. See, warm wishes and stuff to people. I'm always so friendly, and then I get crap like the cookies crumbling. Unbelievable. What's my price for a home? Well, it's like, what does that one say? It's a house I'm looking at it dropping by 20%, and then I can buy it. You think the recession may get delayed? The recession starts when we say it starts. The YouTube house? That's funny. But yeah, I do like looking at all the little math on this stuff. It's the interest, guys. That's what really gets you. It's not the house cost. It's the interest. Ooh. Well, I mean, I've always been in the city. I have no interest in living out in the middle of nowhere. Your friend got his first mortgage with his long-term girlfriend a month after they moved in. She left him. I think it's a good idea to kind of live together a little bit before buying a place together. Is kind of usually a smart thing to do. But that really sucks for your pal. Hello there. I love that part of Mission Impossible Fallout. I get so hyped. Like sometimes I go and I just watch the beginning of that movie, where it's like, you know, they mess up and it's like in the room and they're all acting like they lost and then everything falls down and he's like, it's over when we say it's over, and then it's like, you know, it plays the Mission Impossible theme and I'm just like, whoa. The whole movie is incredible. I don't know how they keep getting better, but they do. The Mission Impossible movies. Paramount is literally riding on Tom Cruise. Like, he's their pride and joy. And if he leaves or he gets too old, they are straight screwed. Because, you know, like, Top Gun Maverick was like a smash hit for them. All the Mission Impossibles are big hits. But man, again, Fallout, like I know a lot of people probably love like the Henry Cavill bits or the big action sequences later, but man, that opening just does it for me. It's just this like peak Mission Impossible, like the suits and everything. Markets bounce off. Well, we'll see. I think it's a coming. I hope it's a coming. And then I will strike. And then I will sit there and I will do my live stream where I talk to my trees. It's gonna be sick. Everybody's gonna be like, trees. And I'll be like, yeah, these are trees. And I'll also be like, hey yo, like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option. Streaming all the time. Lots of fun. I think. I don't know. I don't see a lot of people saying yes, fun times, but I'm just assuming it's a riot. Yeah. I mean, I think there's more to a recession than just like necessarily the stock market, but you know, I think the bigger issue is like there's only like inflation in Canada is up, what is it, 18%, 18.7% on pricing. Like I know there's like what the government claims is inflation, but then there's the actual inflation percentage, and it's like I think people can only get squeezed so much before there's like legitimate like crisis points. And I know the stock market is a big part of like how our markets and everything are regulated and how they run, but you know, again, like I look at the cost of everything kind of going up in every department, and I'm just like, there's definitely a surefire limit to how much people can be squeezed before things start getting bad. Because you gotta remember, like, we're not really even necessarily fully outside of like the effects of COVID on people's like work and livelihoods and their like you know, how much cost and money and savings they lost during those few years, and then we're gonna get hammered by a recession, hammered by inflation. Like there's gotta be a breaking point. Like even our government can only prop people up so much, right? So we'll see. You got 23 hats. Congratulations. Fairly solid times. Those are the reviews I look for. It's okay. That's exactly what I want. I picked up the domain name for the channel, so I'm gonna put together a site for the channel that I'm gonna use to, like, you know, hopefully get some more sponsorship type things, and also use as a way to market to get more interviews and stuff like that. So I am going to be fishing for what is it, testimonials from folks. I think will be entertaining. So I'd love bits like the streams, meh, fun sometimes, yeah, because I love hilarity like that. What else was that? What was I thinking? Oh, yeah, I set up an interview with the guy that does the voice of the main character in Sniper Elite, the Carl voice actor. So, that dude, we are doing an interview. It's a-coming, so stay tuned for that, guys. I'm very excited. I haven't picked my questions yet, but I'm very eager to deliver some fun Sniper Elite 5 questions. I'm also going to try to see if I can get an interview with the one lady that like was kind of the main character of the Quarry, because it was like, you know, I don't think she was quite as intense star power level wise as some other people, so I think she's more interview obtainable. So we'll see if that happens. And yeah, that's something I'm gonna go after here. You don't fall asleep immediately. That's the perfect kind of testimonial I'm looking for. Serviceable background noise. Oh, that is good. Serviceable background noise. Oh. If you guys ever watched, and I think it's considered the funniest TV episode in history, I think it's episode 2, season 2 of the IT crowd, and it's like, it's where they go watch that musical, and then like thinking of like the reviews on the poster for the musical that whole episode is just hilarious. The layering of comedy within it is genius. I think it's season 2, episode 2, but it's considered the greatest like single hilarious episode in like TV history. It's genuinely just a riot. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Is there's a poster they go for this musical they're watching, and it's just like the little bits of it are just funny. Serviceable background noise. That is so funny. He's got a katana? Yeah, they weren't kidding when they said this warfare was infinite. That guy had a weird Ghostbuster spongy laser coming out of him. The alien invasion happening? Oh. Yeah, it'll happen in no time. I'm sure. I don't think the city would be that great of a place to be in an alien invasion. You'd almost want to split off into one of the smaller towns. I think that would be more logical. Yeah, it's quite so Spock. Very, very logical. How? This is unfair. I feel like Anakin when he didn't get a seat on the council. You know, they could have saved themselves a lot of issues if they just would have promoted him properly. Tisk tisk. Really? You're addicted to COD? Well, there are sources out there that can help you kick your addiction. Serviceable background noise. They're like better than a mouthful of nails. Oh, Psychonauts 2 is such a good game. I think it's like almost criminally under talked about because that game was spectacular last year. Absolutely spectacular. Very emotional story, great gameplay, cool psychedelic scenes, excellent music. What a perfect game that was. Do I like Fallout 4 over Skyrim? Kinda. Yeah, I would say I would. You know, I really like. I don't know how to describe it. Like Fallout 4 to me is just such a neat game because it's like the building stuff and then the story stuff and then the modding stuff. It was just kind of like the perfect all-around scenario for me to really love and just go nuts in a game and have a good time with it. Yeah. And its preferences too. I like the whole apocalyptic world and all that kind of stuff. And yeah. Oh, how the tables have turned, even though we're losing by like 30 kills. Now all their players have quit. God damn it. 2023 and 20 instead of 2022. Yes, cheers to the market falling apart. You're surprised people play this? So am I. So am I. But you know what they say, you can't keep a good COD down. Oh, piss off with that. And you can't keep an average COD out of the way because it just keeps coming back. Like, look at these deaths I keep having here. I just die in this game sometimes. It's literally the worst for that. And I didn't even get the kill there? Are you kidding me? This guy looks like he's doing some uncomfortable stuff with his leg. Dude, do that in the base. This game is fixed, I swear.
A drone package.
They have a drone package?
Enemy scarab.
Good for them. They got a scarab. Is that the big thing that flies around making life hell for us? He drop shot at me? What a loser. You can't get any of your friends to play Psychonauts 2? That's so sad. It's on Game Pass and stuff. Really, it was gonna be my game of the year if it wasn't for It Takes Two. It's like Psychonauts 2 really is that great. It was so well done, and I'm really hoping we don't have to wait another 15 years for a follow-up. I mean, I believe Double Fine's working on new stuff, which is totally cool, totally fine. I think those guys out of everyone deserve to do whatever the hell they want, but like, yeah, I want Psychonauts 3 really badly, really badly. Crypto's just like dying out right now entirely. We'll see if it bounces back. Good thing I didn't buy any. I wanted the baby shark coin. Baby shark coin do.
Mission failure. Attempting to adjust battle protocols.
Battle protocols. I thought people would be more excited about the was it the Capcom Fighting Collection today? Oh well. I also think the rendering of the stream, the Baraka Blade kind of thing, screwed it over. Because it's like, it takes time for my like streams to like process, and sometimes it takes longer than other times. So sometimes you'll have a video that gets sent out, because you know YouTube does weird things and how it sends things out and it doesn't send it out to everyone, because it's like between 3 to 5% of the audience actually gets to see a video get sent out, as odd as that sounds. But anyways, it was like so sometimes the processing takes a while, and then your video will get sent out at a set time, but then the processing of the stream will finish right after your video's done. So then it pushes out the live stream, and then it stops pushing out the video because they came out around the same time. It's a piss off. Yeah. I didn't get Sonic Origins, no. I don't think they're doing any review codes for that one. Nice snowman charm. Thanks. An adult Raz? No, I don't think it would be an adult Raz. Like, you know, Psychonauts 2 starts right where Psychonauts 1, like, ends. So I don't see why they couldn't just continue it right off the bat of the last one. So, yeah, I really think that'll be the case. They'll just continue right off from where they were. They don't even need to time jump or anything. This game is cool. Is it as cool as, Chris Pratt as Mario? Yeah, I like the snowman. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah. Ooh. Quad pain. Woo. Let's go, UNSA. United Nations Space Academy? I wonder what that stands for. This is actually like a pretty cool looking spaceport. Damn it. Starfield or Elder Scrolls 6? Starfield, because it's coming out way sooner. I was kind of really counting on Starfield to be my big anchor video thing for, like, you know, for the end of this year. I was like, oh my god, we're going to do so many Starfield videos. I'm going to get Starfield early. I'm going to be able to do so much content for it. And then, yeah, the big delay, and I'm just like, oh, Xbox. So, that sucks. But yeah, I'm looking more forward to Starfield. Because I love space. And it looks like it's the purity of space, and I'm just hoping it's a very, very big success for me. Because, you know, obviously I get the Xbox stuff early. So I get to make content on it early, and, you know, it's very helpful. It's a big deal. But, like, if they don't release games, I just, you know, I'm screwed, right? Like, I don't have anything to cover. So that kind of sucks. But 2023 should be really good, assuming they can actually get anything out the door this time around. My trust in their release dates has forever been thrashed. But yeah, I'm expecting to be able to do, hopefully, a lot of videos and a lot of streams of, like, Starfield. So, I mean, obviously Elder Scrolls 6 will be a really big deal, but it's, like, what, 2026 probably now that we'll see it? So, you know, it's far off. It's hard to get excited about something that far away. Life will be so different then. But yeah, we're gonna do a bazillion. I'm hoping Starfield is a massive success on the channel. And then we just do whole streams where we explore planets. There's 1,000 of them, so, you know, we could do like 1,000 different live streams. It's really limitless, especially with the mods coming in too. The potential, endless. You have phantom pain? You can just turn the game off, Larry. I mean, the phantom pain does end. Elder Scrolls 6 be the whole of Tamriel? No, it's just, I think it's just supposed to be Hammerfell and stuff. You know what would be hilarious, though, is if the Elder Scrolls 6, I think I was joking about this with Kevin at one point, was like, it would be hilarious if it just starts with, like, Skyrim, like the Elder Scrolls 6 is just like, you literally awaken the same as Skyrim, and then you play through the entirety of Skyrim, and then you enter the Elder Scrolls 6, and it's like this whole world that's like 10 times as big, and you're just like, whoa. I think that would be really entertaining. And a lot of people, just, the reviewers will just be like, it's just Skyrim again. And then I feel like once you get into the big world, you're like, whoa. Just like imagine how ridiculously big a game would be if it literally starts out by forcing you to replay Skyrim and then it just opens up into the actual map. That would be nuts. Absolutely nuts. You joined in time to like the stream? Nice. Yeah, I'm excited for Starfield. I think it'll be good.
The enemy launched a counter UAV. Enemy shot
I blew the segue. Well, I try to do the segues at specific times now. You go to Hammerfell. Oh, hey, you're awake. It's just very special what they do with those games, and I hope they're a big success. And I hope they sell a bazillion Xbox consoles, and I get a bazillion views out of stuff. Yeah. Ow.
The enemy is halfway there. Take them down.
You love the Oblivion intro. This is actually a pretty cool intro. It takes a little bit... So that's one issue, though, I have with some of the... like, the Elder Scrolls games, is, like, the intros could take quite a bit of time to get through. I'm sort of hoping that they almost... Because, you know, there's literally for every one of those games, there's a mod where it's, like, skip the opening. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe Bethesda catches on to that, and they're like, okay, you know what? Let's just include an option where, hey, it's your second time playing, you're doing another playthrough. Would you like to skip the opening? Instead of having the community have to mod that in. I think it would be nice just if they just build it in where we just get to skip it if we want to in the second time. You know, as an optional choice. Just because it's like, yeah, the Oblivion opening is really, really cool, but after you've seen it like a few times, you're like, ugh. Same with the Skyrim opening. I mean, it's legendary, but it's also kind of like, ugh. After a while. No one else saw that guy go invisible and then just go stand right beside our team? I'm the only one that like has eyes that are like paying attention. And I'm like kind of tired, so it's like, really, dudes? Really? The claw. You guys didn't see that guy literally on the UAV as a red dot? Sometimes I question humanity. That guy didn't die. Spicy chicken sandwich from Costco, delicious. Are you talking about the one that I've been suggesting, where it's like the 4-pack of burgers? Or are you talking about like, or not burgers, but chicken sandwich things? Or are you talking about like the spicy chicken sandwich thing? Because I'm pretty sure that's only available where I live, but I don't know. Could be. I have no idea what you're talking about. Specifically. There you go. Not Howard, it just works. Will Fallout 6 be Xbox exclusive? Yeah, I would imagine so. Doesn't really make sense why it wouldn't be. I mean, Starfield will be exclusive, Elder Scrolls will be exclusive, so... I would imagine Fallout will be. You fall asleep and he bunks you in the head? That would be funny for Starfield. I think there's supposed to be multiple openings for that one. From what I understand. I don't know. I'm very excited for it. And I mean, you know, if Xbox were releasing any games, typically they let me, you know, check them out a month early to do video content. So, could be a pretty big deal if they ever release any games again. Just saying. I think like literally all we have to look forward to on Xbox this year is like Deathloop, basically.
Mission failed.
The 4-pack. Oh, it's so good, right? With the fries and stuff. Oh, it's so good. So good. Interesting. Oh yeah, it's the weekend, isn't it?
I thought the mission requirements were clear.
Everybody's waiting for the weekend. Interesting, but not interesting enough.
We have target confirmation.
Alright, oh, we're gonna play on that same map again? What? McDonald's or Burger King? I don't really care for either of those places, to be honest. Scorn. Ugh. Yeah, because that's gonna get the views. Scorn. It's gonna be the heavy hitter this year for me. That's why you'd buy an Xbox. Scorn. Would I work at Bethesda? Probably not. It's not my field. Like, I don't do that kind of stuff. But you know what I do? I fish for likes, so be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option. Streaming all the time, lots of fun. Too much fun. Sus amount of fun. Flintlock looks nice. It does. Am I an advocate for Taco Bell? No, I prefer Taco Time. I had Taco Bell once and it made me sick. So I would say Taco Time is better, but I don't really care for either because they're very overpriced for tacos. You just make your own. I like Opa. Opa is where it's at. Best deal there is out there for buying food, fast food. It's actually filling. I don't know, it's just like, it's the big heavy hitters where I'm just like, why does Xbox not have the capability to ever get any of these out the door? It's just, it gets exhausting. And I know people are always like, I'll just keep waiting, they're coming, but I've been waiting for like literally a decade, and they're still not coming, and it's still wait for more. It gets tiring. It's just like excuse after excuse almost. Which reminds me that I need to do a video of Duke Nukem running on the PS5, because that's going to be funny. Duke Nukem forever! I already did a video of it on the Series X, which is good. Yeah, but that one's always an entertaining revisit. Damn it. Mainly playing on PC. I don't know, I always consider a PC for work and a console for play. Maybe we'll do a PC stream tomorrow. We'll see how ambitious I'm feeling. Because I do have that giant big green screen thing that I have to debate if I'm taking it back to get a smaller one, but I think I'm just going to keep it because I could use it for other projects down the road, but I don't really know. It's really big. You get Crackdown 3 and Halo Infinite. See, the thing is, Crackdown 3 can kind of be fun at times. I think the campaign's okay. The biggest problem with Crackdown 3 was that people and Xbox overhyped that game to be well beyond anything that it could ever provide for people. Crackdown is a AA game. It's not a AAA game. It's not The Last of Us. It's not Halo. It's a game where you go around blowing crap up and having a fun time with your buddies. That's Crackdown. And they just kept like building up this like mystique, like it was gonna be some crazy next gen explosive like tech demo of the cloud, and it was just like, that was so dumb of them. Because you could have had a well-received AA okay Crackdown 3, which was what Crackdown 3 was. It was a very average okay fine game, just like the first couple Crackdowns. Well, Crackdown 1 maybe. Crackdown 2 is a little weird, but you know what I mean. Like, it's not. It's very dumb. A, how people, you know, got hyped up about it. B, how Xbox fed into that hype for Crackdown, because they created expectations that I know that franchise could never have hit. And now it's probably dead forever, and it sucks. tried gaming on PC. Again, like I don't mind gaming on PC. I love doing the modding and stuff like that. It's so much easier just to have everything set up so I can work on my PC and play games, you know, as a side thing, right? Yeah, no, but I want to do a Left 4 Dead 2 PC stream, so maybe we'll do that this weekend and see what it's like. Starfield getting delayed makes sense. I don't know, they've been working on Starfield for, what, 5, 6, several years, and, you know. Like, from what I saw of it, it definitely needs a little bit of delay to get polished, and I think the game will be better off because of it, because they're really ambitious with it. So, Starfield is like, okay, it's fine, but it's just like, you know, think about it like this. What if Xbox didn't buy Bethesda? What would they have released? Think about it. Seriously, like, what would they have released if they didn't have bought, like, if they hadn't have bought Bethesda, and they didn't have Redfall coming exclusively, and they didn't have Starfield coming exclusively, and PlayStation got the marketing for both of those games, and it was exclusive to PlayStation for a year or two, what would Xbox be releasing right now? Nothing. They'd have absolutely nothing. So just, you know, think of it from that perspective. This is kind of funny. Can you play with mouse and keyboard? Not on this one. Crackdown was sad. It was a very average game. Like, I didn't think it was, like, bad. Crackdown 3, like, honestly, the multiplayer was terrible. This is one of the dumbest multiplayers I've ever seen. And they, like, literally sent it out to die because they didn't attach it to the game. I was like, oh, this is so stupid. I'm shocked they haven't shuttered the multiplayer on it. But yeah, if you've played just the campaign and stuff, it's just fun, new Crackdown. And they downsized it too. It's supposed to be 4-player co-op, and I posted an article saying that they had downsized Crackdown, but my article got deleted because it was, well, obviously not off my site, but other sites where it was being reposted, it got deleted because, oh, that's not, you know, it's not correct or anything like that. They haven't said anything official, but it was like literally an Xbox website where they're like, now it's just 2 players, but I'm like, it always said 4 players. It always was marketed as a 4-player co-op game, and they dropped it down to 2 right before launch. So, yeah, and then the official word came out, and I was like, see, I was right, blah, 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 but whatever. Not sour about it. Nope. Not at all. The Outer Worlds 2 or the Fable reboot? Yeah, I'm excited about them. I love Fable. You know, I was talking about doing blood sacrifices to get a new Fable there for a number of years, and then the Outer Worlds 1 I loved. I absolutely loved that game. You know, you could go see my review for Outer Worlds. I talk very, very fondly of it. I love that one respected my time because it didn't take forever to play. So that'll be really good. Freaking hell did that guy go? So yeah, that'll be good. But again, those are like, you know, who knows when those are releasing. Xbox didn't give any release dates or anything. We lost? That sucks. You have a good one there. Battletoads. Battletoads was okay. I bet you they're working on a sequel of Battletoads. The biggest issue with Battletoads was the mini-games. They were so stupid. Absolutely dumbest thing in the world to put in that game. And I know some people be like, oh, but the old Battletoads, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, those mini-games sucked. The combat was great. The mini-games blew. You believe they'll turn out well. I don't know. I just like, it's constant with Xbox. It's like, the games are coming. Oh yeah, you'll have exclusives, and you see them buy studio after studio after publisher. No games. None. You know, it's like, where are they? It's like, oh, you know, they couldn't even throw us a Gears bone and do like a lazy Gears collection for this year. Conquer 2, I wouldn't get your hopes up, no. I don't think they'll do Conquer. I'd love it, but I don't think so.
We have confirmation on coordinates.
Starfield on PC? I'll probably do it on console, I would imagine. 3 games on par with 360. I do too, if they ever release. I don't know, you hear all these articles where it's like, these studios are in turmoil, or they're like, nothing's getting out the door, everything's getting delayed. I mean, Christ, look at the state of Halo right now. And it's like every show you go to, Xbox is always like the success of Halo Infinite. And it's like, no, that game's really doing bad. Like, you know, I'm a pretty diehard Halo fan, and it's like Halo 5 is looking pretty good after Infinite. Yeah, they've been saying games are coming since the Xbox One S. Yeah, I've been getting fed that crap since like what, 2015 or something. 2015, some decent games, but it's like 2016, nothing. 2017, nothing. 2018, Sea of Thieves, which had like nothing in it. 2019, nothing. 2020, nothing. 2021, yeah, that was good. 2021 had some games. But those were like mostly like bot games too, and they weren't even exclusive. It literally feels like it's been a decade of just like bleh. Even if you go back further past before like 2015 and stuff, even you could argue at those times of those games, there wasn't really that much. I would say the last time Xbox really had a strong year of game releases that were exclusive would be 2013 with the Xbox One's launch. It's been that long. So, yeah, it's been rough years. Absolutely, just a rough decade for the platform. Absolutely rough. And I know they're turning things around and they're getting the sales out and stuff like that, and it's a perfect storm because of COVID and chip shortages, and they're doing well and they're getting sales, but it's still like, god damn, where are the fucking games? I just keep getting told to wait, and I'm getting old. I've literally gotten old waiting for these supposed games to come out. And it's like, oh, it's just another year away, but then, you know, everything gets delayed, and it's like, oh, it's just another year away, and then it's just like, oh, no, it's just another year away, and it's like, ugh. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe in the long term, this will just be like a blimp, but man, it gets exhausting. It really does. Because Christ, you look at the PlayStation side of things, look at the Nintendo side of things, they're pumping out masterpieces. It's sad. Oh. I'm playing Call of Duty. I don't know. People like watching this. You know what? Maybe you should go watch some of my other streams when I do them, and then I don't have to play Call of Duty all the time. How about that, eh? I think the funnier thing is you can complain, but yet you're watching the Call of Duty. Give Xbox a little more. If Starfield flops, so give up. That sniper was annoying. I think so. They're moving on from last gen. I definitely think they are. And again, I know the games, they keep saying they're coming, and I've been cutting them slack for a long time. But there's a certain point where you're just kind of like, so fucking tired. And that was really, for me, it was seeing Starfield and Redfall getting delayed, and then traveling to the Xbox Game Showcase, and them, like, literally having nothing to show. It was just, I don't know. There's only so much a man can take, you know? There's only so much I can handle before I'm like, I need to actually be shown something where I'm like, whoa! Yeah, I don't know. But again, Starfield looks good. I hope it's good. But who knows when it's going to release? They're like 2023. It could release in the fall. The fact that Redfall and, you know, Starfield had like just blank 2023 release dates makes me feel like those two are going to end up coming out at the rear end of the year. And it's like, I think the only thing we're getting... So if you think about it, let's look about a year from now. Yeah, let's look at June from next year. And it's like, the only thing we have a guaranteed release date for is Forza. As like, you know, first party stuff. It's literally just Forza that's coming out. A year, like literally a year from now, you'll basically just have Forza. That's the only game they're releasing. And it's just like, it's depressing to think about. And you try to be optimistic, but there's a certain point where you're just like, I don't really know. I don't know. Because I bet you PlayStation is going to have some mega hits by then. You know, a year from now, I bet you will have played a very high and well-reviewed God of War game. A high and very well-reviewed The Last of Us remake. And probably another surprise or two thrown in the middle, right?
Enemy warden incoming.
Waiting for my Resident Evil 2. I was thinking about that today, actually. Was thinking about doing the Resident Evil. Because I was doing all the filming today. I filmed Resident Evil 2, 3, and 7 running on the Series X. I have to edit them, but they're coming over the next few days. They'll be coming. So I filmed all of those today. And I was like, oh, you know what? It actually would legitimately be a lot of fun to do Resident Evil 2 and 3 live streams, I think. Those were ones I was like, this might be fun to do. So, stay tuned for that. I might actually do them. I was playing through them like, this might be a fun stream. So, yeah. There you go. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy's coming out as well. COD 4 Remaster. COD 4 Remaster is so good. Cyberpunk launched well. I mean, if you're on next-gen consoles or Stadia, it wasn't too bad of a state. Will I ever switch platforms and stuff like that? I have all the console platforms. I mostly play Xbox because I get everything on there, and I like the Xbox achievements. Yep, it's the Xbox achievements that keep me going. I mean, I work well with Xbox. They treat me well. It's nice, you know. PlayStation, they're nice too, but Xbox really does treat me well, and it's really fun and great to work with them. I get a lot of opportunities, which I'm always very thankful for. And it's also nice because I'm allowed to criticize, because other companies, if you criticize them, they will cut you off. Usually. But within reason, I can actually criticize and complain about certain things on the Xbox or Microsoft side of things, and I'm not too worried about it. Which is a nice feeling, that you can actually be honest about how you feel about things. Because in my industry, there's a lot of suck-ups. A lot of suck-ups. Like that one hip-hop gamer dude. Oh my god, he was so obnoxious at that NVIDIA conference. Ugh, what a suck-up. Holy, my god. That dude. Anyways, I've complained before. They do movie games, but they do really, really good, high-end, mature, stunning, visually technical showcase games on PlayStation. They do need more variety, though. They definitely do. That is certainly something I've thought, is that the PlayStation games very much play similarly and look similarly to each other, but they're all really, really good. You know, if we go back to that thing where it's like, hey, you know, God of War is getting delayed. It's like, no big deal. It's gonna be fucking awesome when it comes out. Whereas Xbox delaying something, you're like, oh no. Oh, it's gonna be like Crackdown. It's a very, very different kind of feeling. You get what I mean? It's a very, very different feeling. You did your 12 years waiting in Azkaban. Well, yeah, of course Motorsport's going to be optimized for Series X. That's like the pure next-gen racing game. The true next-gen racing game.
Objective failed.
Yeah.
Return to base.
I'm talking about the hip-hop gamer dude. I really do not like that dude. He really pissed me off at the E3. The Gears film, I am too. I'm waiting for that. But yeah, I've talked about the story multiple times. I wasn't feeling the best. And this dude, this hip-hop gamer dude, he like walks around E3, he's got like an entourage, and they have like a belt and everything for him or something like that. We had to wait 45 minutes to start the NVIDIA event. So when you're at E3, you book times, right? You're like, okay, so this takes place at 3:30. You gotta be there ahead of time. We have to wait 45 minutes for this dude. And I don't know, I drank some kind of energy drink thing there. I wasn't feeling well, and I was like almost passing out. And we had to wait 45 minutes for this dude who is like, oh yeah, I'm 5 minutes away, I'm across the street. And then we get into the showcase, and they're like, okay, these are our new cards. And he's like, oh man, that's amazing. I don't know how you guys do that. Oh, it's crazy. Oh, it's so good. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm sitting there with this other press guy that had to wait 45 minutes. He's pissed off. I'm pissed off. I'm rolling my eyes because this guy just won't shut the hell up. And I'm just like, I just stopped the talk, and I'm just like, I need water because I'm going to like pass out. Like literally, I was sick. I was just like, I was going to pass out. And I kept like falling in and out of sleep. The energy drink I had or whatever was too much for me that day. But like the guy just kept going on and on about how amazing everything is. The other press guy had to leave because they went over time so much, and I had to leave too because I was like, I got another booking, and don't like that dude. Nope, totally disrespectful. You're supposed to have courtesy for your common, like, press people and stuff, and absolutely no respect. Not even an apology for the guy being late. Couldn't believe it. I just, ugh, I hate when that happens.
Come on, Scars, get to it.
The urge to start with Ghost of Tsushima again. It's such a good game. It really is. It's great. But it's basically just Assassin's Creed as Samurai with a little bit more of a story focus. I can't, like, I'm sure someone is, like, Ubisoft is just kicking themselves being like, we should have done that earlier. But it's still a good time. But you know what else is a really good time? Liking the stream. Subscribing is great. Donations, please consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option. Streaming all the time. Lots of fun. Too much fun, yeah. Anyways. Yeah, that really bothered me. The Last of Us. That was a true technical showcase with PlayStation 4. Like, you know, I've done some videos where I have some issues with like the latter half of The Last of Us Part 2, but like that game was such an evolution for like just how big the story was, the visuals. Again, I think in my review I called it the true technical showcase of the PlayStation 4. Because I didn't have the PS4 Pro, I just reviewed it on the PlayStation 4, but man, that game was such an insane technical feat. Nothing like that could have ran on Xbox. Nothing. Like, you wouldn't have had a game like that on Xbox. Like, you can even go and look at Xbox. They do internal reviews. So these companies, Xbox, PlayStation, I think Nintendo does too. I don't really know about Nintendo, I guess, to a full degree. But they do these things called internal reviews, where they have someone in-house that reviews these games so that the inner staff can look at them and kind of be like, okay, what is our competition doing? And Xbox literally in their in-house notes, and you go look this PDF up and everything like that, they're like, we have nothing like this. You know, this is far beyond anything we're putting out. And I thought that was just really interesting, but yeah, no, that game is really, really damn impressive. And I do complain about some of the narrative bits of the latter half, and I didn't like how the ending was set up, but, you know, that game really was visually and technically a masterpiece of what that console could do. It was so impressive. And there was lots of great gameplay moments in that one too. It was very well crafted. Yeah. Why was he a suck up? That's what that is. Didn't I not describe the whole suck up thing where he's like, oh, that's amazing. Every single word that presenter was doing, like, he'd be like, yeah, we were able to, you know, we've got this many new cores, and he's like, oh my god, that's amazing. How'd you guys do that every time? Ugh, man. But you know, if, like, for me, if someone was like, if I was late to a showcase, and people, like, I wouldn't want people to be waiting for me, first off. That's impolite. But secondly, if I was late and I knew people were waiting for me, I wouldn't even be that late. I'd just be like, it's too late for me to even come. But, like, I would be, profoundly just, like, apologizing to everyone for, like, wasting their time and stuff. And the dude just strolls in all casually. He's like, sorry, I was so late. He's like, yeah, it was 5 minutes across the street. 45 minutes. What a dick. Seriously, what a... I do not like that dude. It's so disrespectful. I don't even get it, but yeah. I think he does like a radio show thing or something. I don't know. But that was my experience. And then you know, I saw him around E3 for years. It's like he's got like an entourage, and again they've got like a WWE, like a wrestling belt, and it's like it's cool flair. It's kind of entertaining. Like, you know, it's a neat thing to see when you're there. But like the attitude, do not like it.
You're halfway there. Keep it up.
Disrespectful, that's the word. Valve had a big influence on gaming. Yeah, well, they definitely felt like they needed to, and nowadays they don't really feel like they need to, because they just print mad stacks with Steam. It must be so crazy to make a company so successful that you, like, supersede what you used to be good at, to the, like, you make so much money doing something adjacent to what you were doing, to the point that you don't even have to do what you originally did. And you're still more successful every year. It's wild.
Drone support is active.
Mad props to what they've done with Valve. It sucks from a gaming perspective because, you know, obviously I want Left 4 Dead and, you know, like a new Half-Life and stuff. Like, you know, like a proper Half-Life, not like a VR thing, but not to say the VR thing is a proper Half-Life, but I'm sure you get what I'm saying. But really mad props to Valve for being that successful in an adjacent field. Like, that is truly quite something to pull off.
UAV ready.
Building that KD up, yo. King up too, that's funny. Yeah, sure, why not? This could be the new COD. Know your enemy. Every confirmed kill is a credit towards citizenship? What? Oh, is this like them enlisting to fight against Earth or something like that? I don't know if colonies could actually like rise up against Earth. Even if they have more people, they wouldn't have like enough planetary resources to actually like sustain a fight against Earth. Because Earth, you could just keep like, this literally renews itself with like, you know, actual like living environments. It's a weird situation. Actually, I wonder what like a future colony experiment would be. Would be the idea you'd be a colony to Earth for X amount of decades, and then eventually you'd be like gain independence or something? I don't know. I don't think we as a planet would ever give independence. But then again, you know, you look at the countries getting independence over time. That's an interesting thing to think about. Politics.
Support is active.
Space politics.
UAV ready.
Okay, we're rejacking UAV.
Got him. Ragnarok? We'll see if Ragnarok delivers. I hope it does this year. It'd be nice. Top 5 games I want to play in 2022? Scorn,
Mission accomplished. A good day.
High on Life. I don't know. Is there anything else coming out this year? Let's look this up. 2022 games.
Heads up. You ranked up and
I really can't believe Xbox couldn't even throw us a bone and shove out like a lazy Gears package. I am so frustrated about that. Yeah, let's see. Oh, we got Stray. That's 3. Stray. Let's see. 2022 in video games. We'll just pop ahead to major events. No, I don't want major events. I want notable deaths, no game releases. Alright, July to September. Does Spider-Man on PC count? Oh, maybe Destroy All Humans Reprobed. That's 4. Modern Warfare 2. There we go. I got 5. I got 5 games. I did it. I am the hero. Actually, I'm kind of excited for that Alfred Hitchcock Vertigo game if that one does come out this year. Plague Tale, yeah, there's Plague Tale, Atomic Heart, Callisto Protocol. You're right, there's some other ones. See, there's some games coming out. Plague Tale's gonna be really, really good. Thanks for mentioning that one. I don't know why I keep forgetting it, but you know that was. I think Plague Tale was gonna be my game of the year for the year. What year did it come out? Can't remember what its competition was, but I gave it something else because I was like, oh, so good, but there's something a little bit better. Oh, oh, the pain. Damn it. Gotham Knights, Forspoken. I'm also trying to think of games like I'm legitimately excited to play that are coming out. You know what I mean? But does Destroy All Humans actually count? Because it's like a remake, right? Stalker 2 is not coming out this year. They confirmed it's 2023. Again, it was. I've always thought it was a little unrealistic for them to actually get Stalker 2 out this year, considering they, you know, they literally had to like move away from a war. But yeah, no, they confirmed at the Xbox Extended Showcase that it's 2023. A Last of Us approach to combat. See, the thing is, I don't know if a Plague Tale really needs like a lot of combat. Like, I think you're gonna get to use the rats now because it was in the trailer, but like. What's really interesting about Amicia to me is like she doesn't want to fight. Like, she was like a bit of a noble lady, from what I recall, right? But she's like, she doesn't want to kill anyone. She's just fighting because she has to. And it looks like she's grown a lot in this new game, and it looks like she's started to get a little bit more combative. I think her journey is going to be really interesting. I care a little bit less about her brother, and I know you're supposed to because, you know, it's her brother and whatnot, but I'm very intrigued to see her particular story, just in terms, because this is a trilogy. They've planned it out as a trilogy, from what I've read after the first one. So I'm really, really intrigued to see how her story goes, because I think she's, by the third one, I believe she's going to be very ruthless, and, you know, it's going to become, because the first game is a little bit less about killing people, more about strategy. This one, it looks like she's embracing killing people a little bit more, and I think by the third one, it's going to be a little Tomb Raider-like, where she is, you know, just straight on tanking people, and that will be cool to see. Yeah, because basically she's been forced from a life where she would just kind of chill back and, you know, live easy almost, into one where it's like, you know, she's got to protect her brother at all costs, and that includes, you know, taking people the hell out. It's just going to be very neat to see. I quite like, that would be a good interview actually, would be setting that up with the voice actress for Amicia there. I'd quite like that, because I do like that character quite a bit. It's very interesting. Autobahn Police. I put in my request on Autobahn Police Simulator 3, so we'll see if I do a video on it. I also put my request in on Lumberjack Simulator, because I think that one's going to be freaking hilarious. And there's this other game, it's called House Builder? Yeah, it's called House Builder. And you get to build a house in Canada. I thought that would be hilarious for a video. Just putting together, because it specifically says building a Canadian house, quote unquote. I'm like, oh, this will be a riot. So maybe we'll have some little entertaining videos coming up. Yeah. Oh, Hogwarts Legacy is another one too. So you can find the games if you look for them. Forza Motorsport. I hope Starfield's a Game of the Year contender. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, it better be with the delay. But yeah, Hogwarts Legacy. That one, my one worry with Hogwarts Legacy though is the combat. I really hope the combat's more exciting than what I've seen in the trailers. But everything else looks amazing. Like the environments, your schooling and stuff, all look very, very cool. But for me, the combat was just kind of like you stand still and shoot spells, and it's like, you know, I was hoping to be a little bit more engaging. But it also could have just been set up in that way just for like trailer purposes. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I'm assuming that's going to be one of the big ones to like cover this year, so hopefully I get my hands on it. Hopefully. Man, my quad is just in pain. What the hell did that do? Where did he come from? So I got Siphon. I'm gonna have to edit my second video tomorrow. What is my second video for tomorrow? Sec. Oh, Naraka Blade Point review. Okay, yeah. So Naraka Blade Point and then Siphon Filter on the PS5 are the videos for tomorrow. So hope you guys enjoy that. Don't forget to check out that Chivalry 2 video if you haven't. Pump those numbers up, guys. As Dusk Falls. I really don't know if I'm interested in that one. I love the heavy, heavy story games. But I am so... I don't know. I'm so iffy on As Dusk Falls. Like, I hope it's good, but I'm really just kind of like, I think that game could go, like, really either into the territory of really, really, really great, or into the territory of really, really, really bad, or maybe it'll just be a really meh, forgettable type thing. I have no idea yet, so I wouldn't say I'm excited for As Dusk Falls, but I am very curious to see what the hell that game ends up being. Yeah. Damn it. COD. Modern Warfare 2 free to play? No, that won't be free to play. Hello there. They do the Warzone and stuff as a free to play. They wouldn't. I don't think they would make COD free to play anytime soon. They know they can make the money of companies going free to play just by being premium. So the COD does not need to be free to play, especially when they've got Warzone 2.0 or whatever coming out. There's no reason for them to make Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer free to play anytime soon. I don't think you'll see a COD game as free to play multiplayer. I do think you'll see it on Game Pass eventually once the whole marketing thing's hashed up between Xbox and PlayStation on that one. Damn. I've almost patched up that KD, guys. Oh, never mind. The noob tube will always be broken. One man army. Forever.
Defeated. This can't happen again.
It'll happen again. Don't worry about it, announcer lady. We're not here to win. What are we, EDF? Are we the Earth Defense Force, or are we like the Space Bad Guys Defense Force? Yeah, I hope it'll be next gen only. We'll see what happens. We will see. Yeah, Reddit is very singularly focused tonight. Commando what? Alright, here we go. Let's get this battle going. See, I got all these COD points. Just waiting for that double battle pass XP on Vanguard. We will jump in. Damn. Getting old is the worst. Let's hope this leg injury is healed for Ultimate Frisbee next week, assuming I get invited to go back and do Ultimate Frisbee again. They gave me one of the MVP things for like Ultimate Frisbee, and I was just for this week, and I was just like, I didn't do anything. I was just like, it's weird because again, the first week it was so competitive, where I was like, this is too serious for me, and then this last week was like way too not serious. I'd love a Goldilocks level of seriousness out of Ultimate Frisbee. Your thing glitch for Far Cry 6? That sucks, dude. Deal goes through. Well, my hope is, and it's been rumored, that we actually might get like a free-to-play zombie spin-off. Because that would be kind of ideal for me. I'd love a... I've always wanted a standalone zombies. And I always thought that was the way they should do it. You know, you get like a free map or two. Let's say they give you a Nocturne Toten, they give you a Varrock, 2 free zombies maps. You can play those as much as you want. And then they just sell you the other zombies maps. And they release a new zombies map, I don't know, every quarter or something. And you'd be like, you pay like $5 to get a new zombies map. Or you could pay it once, like $20, and you get all the zombie maps for the year. That would be awesome. I would love that. And then we can finally stop getting these half-assed zombies experiences in the games, and we could actually get something proper that grows and has a dedicated team. And that way you don't have to keep learning the new zombies for the new COD game that's come out. It's you know, it's just similar and consistent. That would be the dream. I thought they should do that since like Black Ops 3, so it's definitely, I don't know if it's happening ever, but yeah. I think the deal will be done this summer. I really do feel that will be the case. They, again, when I did the whole Xbox Future of Gaming info thing, that was from a debriefing that they did with us ahead of the Xbox Showcase event. And that was the big thematic thing, was them talking about all the plans they have for the Activision Blizzard deal. So it sounds like it's going to go through, and it sounds like it's going to go through really soon, and they're very confident about it. So I would expect that as soon as they possibly can, which is in July, so could be really, really soon. Yeah. But to me, it sounds like the deal is basically a done deal. I mean, it just has to go through. I'm almost out of bullets. Damn it. Apex Legends and mobile's getting content? That's because there's money. I might do a video on the, was it Disney Mirrorverse or something that launched on mobile? That might be neat. Because, you know, I've solved the whole filming the phone thing now, so I'm like, that might be a quick little easy thing to do. Sometimes mobile stuff, we do videos, it could be quite popular. If it gets off the ground good enough. That's the biggest thing. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, I missed my mark. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donations cool. Consider becoming channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option. Streaming all the time. Lots of fun. Too much fun? Yeah. Some people described it as tolerable background noise. That was so funny. You're laughing about that all night. Such a chuckle at that kind of thing. Although we didn't hit our like goal. Is this the end of the love of the Infinite Warfare streams? Who's to say? Damn, man.
Friendly drone support is active.
How am I doing here? I'm equal. Okay. Could be a lot worse. The new Zombies game? Well, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I just look at what they've done with Vanguard and the zombies. It's just terrible. Same with Cold War. Terrible zombies. So I'm hoping they can get back to making zombies fun again. At least for me. That would be nice. 120 Hz for Apex, yeah, hopefully they get it sooner than later, and then I can plop out a video and hopefully be done with that game. I hate the comments that I see on like Apex Legends and Rocket League videos. It sucks. That community is just toxic. Ugh. That's why we don't stream those games. It's just the worst. Damn it, now negative again.
Friendly drone support is active.
I enjoy Vanguard.
Friendly
Whatever.
drone support is active.
I know you love your Apex Legends. I can't stand the comments I get on those videos. Damn it, -1? This is impossible. I got like 9 notifications on the Xbox.
Defeated. Perhaps a more effective strategy should be applied.
Get him next time, guys. Despawns is on the other team. Traitor.
That was a golden performance. Great job.
Genesis? Maybe like none of the above.
LZ confirmed.
Ugh. So restful on the head. Oh, we got Frost. This is a neat looking map. It's more because of the big backdrop. It's like, what, Jupiter back there? That's neat. Wonder if I could live long enough to see us colonize any of these, like, moons or anything. Or even visit them. Future Earth people gonna take a nice vacation over to, like, one of the moons of a different planet. Ooh. No, I definitely don't like sharing. I'm very selfish. What could I say? Oh. Ooh. Ah, the quadricep. Ugh. I have to do more rolling of it tomorrow. Or if I should even go to the gym or not, or if that's going to be bad for it. Damn. Alright, let's go, team. Work area. Please keep this area clean. First blood. Guys, look, it's an American flag. They sure love plastering that everywhere. I love almost doing like a bit of a satirical bit in that Homefront the Revolution where I'm just like, oh wow, US flags everywhere. A little chuckle on that. Really? You didn't kill that guy? Another guy's camping. I don't know, I feel like I missed out on the fun space exploration phase of humanity. You know, if I went and I did that space cruiser thing at Disney World, I could probably use it as a write-off. That would be fun. The gym and build those muscles. I don't know, I think I'm about as muscular as I'm gonna get. I mean, I'm rebuilding my leg muscles. So that's something I've been working towards. But I won't get that much more muscular looking. I don't have any ambition to. I mostly maintain. I coast, some would say. Yeah. But the majority of what I do at the gym is cardio, so kind of funny. I'm also trying to eat more so that I can put on more weight because I've lost so much recently. It's a big problem, actually. Because I think the number was like 9 or 10% of like my body weight in the last couple of months. So I'm hoping when I go back to the gym, because it's been a bit, because I do walks and other activities, so sometimes I don't go to the gym. But like I'm hoping that I've put on a few pounds next time I go back. As you can tell in these streams, we always have really exciting conversations. Double assist? What am I, a team player? This is ridiculous, and then I get shot? This is unheard of. I don't like this. How can you shoot at 2 people with death blows and not finish either of them off? Hey, my claw still said it had attack thingies on it. This is ridiculous. To think, at some point, this is going to be an Xbox first-party game. A thought would have never crossed my mind when I was younger. But alas, here we are. Damn it. I get shot in the back? Where is that from? Oh, it's like shotguns. Launch the spacecraft to Europa? I mean, we'll see if that happens. All I know is about space flights and stuff. They constantly get delayed. Constantly. I mean, hell, even Space Force didn't even make it to its 3rd season.
Friendly drone support is active.
Damn it. No kills. Real sucks to suck moment.
Ally vulture on the field.
Just want to go super positive in one of these games. Like, godly positive. Just hasn't happened.
Friendly scarab active.
Is there like a more overpowered gun I could be using?
Friendly drone support is active.
An assist? Man, that's demoralizing.
At our current pace,
They already built the main body built? Well, when you work out, you lift enough weights so you can get a good main body going. That was a terrible grenade, I guess. I feel like explosives and stuff really didn't have much of a purpose in this game. Do I like State of Decay? Yeah, actually, I quite enjoy that series. Right from the first one on the 360. I always thought that was like a thoroughly cool thing. Ah, I forgot we usually do zombies when we play this too. Ugh, crap. Damn it. I think Infinite Warfare over Black Ops 4. I'm not huge on Black Ops 3 or 4. Let's switch over for a quick zombies match, I guess. I totally forgot about that crap. I was just playing the fun and thrilling and fulfilling multiplayer. I get into like a 9-hour zombies game. It's alright.
Promotion has earned you new equipment.
Alright, let's go do some zombies. I'm assuming the only one we'll be able to find a match in is Zombies in Spaceland, but let's see if we can get one for Raven the Redwoods. But no, State of Decay is a really cool series. I hope State of Decay 3 they really fulfill the concepts of what they were working towards in the first two with a good budget and proper time behind it. I hope it's good. Yeah. I really hope they just knock it out of the park, so hopefully it's really, really great. Yeah. Could be a big surprise hit for the platform. But I always thought the State of Decay series had so much potential, and it just never really had the full AAA budget it needed to like realize that potential. So fingers crossed. That was your last one? Smart. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find a match. The Beast from Beyond? I don't even remember that one. The Beast from Beyond? I like this one, the Attack of the Radioactive thing. We'll see if we find a match on this. But what was the Beast Beyond? I don't remember that level. Looking for 3 more players. Hint, there's no one out there. Alright, we'll just do Zombies in Spaceland again. Or will we have to do solo? Ooh. So these just like upgraded things you get to use or something? I don't really get that, but okay. I always thought it was weird when they started doing like classes in zombies. I always thought that took away the point of like actually earning stuff. Hey look, we found somebody! Now I just gotta wait for other players. Usually it doesn't take too long. This guy's level 80. Must be the real deal. Let's see this guy's gamer tag. It's interesting. Very interesting. Oh, we got another player. That's a third player. They got a Canadian flag too, so they must be legit. He's an even higher level, and he's got a unicorn that's got like a zombie arm attached to it. Damn. That's crazy. You think it's just gonna give up on looking for another player? Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 dum dum. So, how's the weather, guys? Can the game start if there's only 3 of us, or do we have to like legitimately wait for a 4th? Because I feel like we should just be able to ready up. Oh no, somebody's here. Okay, good. Zombie crates. That seems useless. Level 214? I'm a filthy casual. Well, hopefully your sleeping schedule gets better. Better yet, hopefully you sit here and like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Alternatively, Patreon option. Streaming all the time. Lots of fun. Yeah. In Zombies in Spaceland. Look, guys. It's David Hasselhoff.
No wonder those shots looked awful. The lighting was off. Quite literally.
Are there any achievements I could still get on this? Got like nothing in this. Oh. Didn't do any of the spin-off missions. Do a live stream where you just do all the stupid spin-offs. Craft a weapon of rock. Play every arcade game once. That one didn't count for me. I'm down already. I gotta get like disconnected. That guy's already got fire stuff on his legs. That's cool. These guys seem to really know what they're doing, so yeah. Ugh.
I'd say long time no see, but what's time in a place like this?
Should I like follow these guys? How the hell do they get over? Are they up this way?
Well, I know just a song to play for the occasion.
Somehow I knew you would.
They're so tactical. I mean, they are level hundreds and something, so it makes sense. Ow, why are you hitting me, David Hasselhoff? You quit the game? Why? We just started. Our level 200 left? We literally just started this match. And somebody else joined. They're also level 200. Right on. Now somebody else left the match. Okay. The portal is entered elsewhere? Oh my god. So now we're back down to 3 people. Okay. We'll see how this goes. I also find it's harder to die when there's less people, typically, too. There isn't enough money in the account? What? Don't I have like 20 grand in this place? I always put money in. Give me a break. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I literally put like 20 grand into the bank last time. At least I should have like, I think I should have almost like 80 or something. 80,000 in the bank. That's sus. Very, very sus. Need more money. What happened to all my cash? I don't know if anybody saw my stream last time, but I'm pretty sure I had cash going on there. Or is it a per game basis? Is it kind of worthless to pack a punch my pistol? Or was there an achievement I missed out on for not getting it done in the first round? I think there's an achievement for that.
Please do not interrupt. Feel this.
Well, I've got a uselessly pack-punched pistol, so you can definitely tell this is going in great directions. What did that do is like, why the hell did this guy pack a bunch of pistol? Unless he wanted me to. Unknown 9? What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, is insta-kill still not on? Or not on anymore? I need some zombies.
Please do not interrupt.
Oh, this is exciting. Fire sale. Spin the wheel, what will you get? Hopefully good. What kind of gun? Is that better? Eh. What if? Baby's breath. I have no idea about that game, so I don't know if it's coming anytime soon. They having like a basketball competition? It's a bit odd. Pitfall. It's gonna be an Xbox first party title. The hell's going on? It's like Space Invaders, kinda. Sometimes you forget you're even fighting zombies. But I don't really get what you're doing with this one. Chopper Commander. This guy's playing the arcade, right? That's what I was saying. It's like, what is going on here? This used to cost like full price of a video game. This was AAA gaming back in the day.
Your soul will be mine.
My soul will be yours? Yeah, whatever, dude. I'm playing Chopper Command. Piss off. Oh, I accidentally clicked restart? Oh, that sucks. No, Robotank. The hell was that? What was that? Oh, it was the clowns. Alright. No, let's keep going. Strangest game of zombies. Yeah, you can definitely tell that we're really focused on what's going on here. What the? How do you play this one? Oh, it's like what is that? Flappy Bird? It's like Flappy Bird.
Congratulations, cadets! You got fate and fortune on your side.
It's a first party game right here, guys. Did this thing die? I'm literally like hitting this object and it's not like I'm dying or anything. You can go through the barn? Is it like glitched? Do you just keep hitting stuff? Zombies. Oh, I'm actually supposed to go through the barns? I think I played this one, didn't I? I think we played Demon Attack. Yeah, we'll do that over there. The Robotank, Ghosts and Skulls. It's not playable? Do we do Robot Tank? We did Robot Tank. Pitfall 2, The Lost Cat. We don't have Pitfall 1, but we got Pitfall 2. We did Spider Fighter? Oh, it's like Centipede Millipede kinda, or what is this? I don't know what this is. As you can tell, I take my zombie killing very seriously.
We'll be right back with more of your favorite hits in just a moment. Stay tuned.
did River Raid, right? It's like I'm taking you guys to the carnival. I want to play Star Master. Hmm.
Rings of Saturn basketball. Like a fire sale party.
Oh, there's a fire sale? That's cool. I'm having a blast. Can't play air hockey though? That's lame. Can't believe she would like attack me from behind like that. Hmm. I think we're out of like arcade games. Go, go, go! 2042? I don't know. I think they're just gonna work on a new Battlefield for 2023, so. That it? We did everything in the arcade? I feel like I have to die to do more. Got a little disappointed there's not more games going on. What's this? Oh, it's Arcade Simulator. I'll take a large strawberry. Yeah, I'll take a large strawberry. Don't have enough to buy any more health. Yeah, that sucks. Because you know the zombies are really coming after me. Need to be thoroughly prepared. Anyone have a timestamp for when we started playing zombies on this? Kill zombies while jumping. Sure. Any more games to play? Or is that only in the afterlife? Yeah, this is Call of Duty. This is when things became very infinite. Pretty grueling. This is the most competitive COD they ever put together, this one. Tainted Love? probably help these guys do whatever they're doing. They're hassling the Hoff. They don't need me. Can you kill them? What civilians? There's zombies.
The right combo could be enough to put you in the home.
Oh, leg pain. Swedish pancake balls? Country egg. Hens in a basket. Slow roasted pork and egg. Classic breakfast. Maybe just a classic breakfast. Although I don't know how the hell they're cooking any of that here. I guess maybe through the back area there. Now this looks like the area to hang out. One fun part of the apocalypse. Getting wasted. This is where we go to space. Yeah. To infinity. And beyond.
Special update from Mission Control. Word on the street is you rebels are kicking off the land. Hello! Because this PJ is counting on you.
Now what do we do? Fire sale. So what are we doing? It's like chilling out, killing zombies. Have some fun drinks, seriously. I feel like I'm just killing zombies.
A special shout out to our Spaceland Space Cadets. Those Spaceland ticket prize booths have been restocked with a whole host of awesome goodies that'll help you keep the locals in check. Swing by and cash in those tickets for some more wicked good fun.
What? What are we doing? I always get lost when we play this one. Like other people always seem to know what they're doing. I'm just kind of like, huh?
Mascot Groot. He enjoys flying strolls through the park and ripping arms from torsos. I hope you're great.
What the hell do I do with the arcane core? Hope we didn't need that for anything. That person just flew off into space. Space.
Hey kids, don't forget to cash in your Spaceland park ticket. Any one of our ticket booths around the park. Need a break from the thrills? You can always fly by the house tickets.
Surprised they never attack Hasselhoff when he's doing the DJing. I shall revive you, Hasselhoff. You shall be saved. Oh no, they're sending out the clowns. I think that's the problem. I don't really know what I'm doing on this one. I'm just kind of surviving, which is classic zombies to me, but at the same time, it's kind of like... Clowns. Do these other guys like doing anything? $10,000 to pack a punch this weapon? That's rough. Do you cut drained of energy? Just doing what, linear zombies? Just like traditional zombies, or what? You guys not even playing. I don't know. I don't really know what we're doing here. I think it's kind of good as any for me just to kind of be like, kind of calling it, I guess. I don't know what we're really working towards, so. Have a good one, folks.